Okay, we're beginning yet.
Alright, Edison.
Alright, Edison.
Are you listening, Edison?
Are we really starting out the campaign with Edison? I feel like the more you drag him...
New campaign, new us. Edison, we truly love you. Alright? This is an appreciation campaign, alright?
But Matt, are you listening?
Alright? Here's where it gets into because we're switching it up. We're not going after Edison anymore. He's good. We did our part. Matt Bo.
So this week we're starting out with only 4 of us. Next week, 2 more people are going to be joining. So, are you all ready to begin?
No. Before we begin, I have to say I hate that yellow color.
You don't like a Shari style?
It looks like piss.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the piss stuff.
It's liquidized
one,
piss.
They just look like...
I thought you were talking
It's
about
asparagus pea.
Yeah, it is.
It's pea that's sad and has algae in it.
This is a Shari's dice
Where
as well.
you come from?
Because that's algae color.
Oh, do you guys want to hear something wonderful Tyler said today?
Yes.
So we were talking about how okay was originally a meme.
Mm-hmm.
And so Tyler was just like, did you, like, so all memes are basically like, like you can't have a meme without language. And I'm like, wow. And I'm like, are there any memes that don't require language? He immediately goes, loss.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Lost is the only one.
And I immediately saw the image in my head and go, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that all memes are language. I said all language is memes.
I'm sorry.
There's a difference. Squares versus rectangles.
Oh.
Squares versus
I am
regular.
your boss, sir, and you did that in front of me.
Well, what are you gonna do? Fucking fire me?
Yes. Sorry, Josh, you're unemployed.
Oh.
Let's play D&D.
Yeah, D&D time!
Yay! Alright, so.
You guys picked up your minis?
Yeah.
I just stole Bilbo from last campaign.
And I just stole Deca.
And I stole the Shari.
Don't worry, we will have normal minis. A part of
Wait,
me
I'm
is looking at the board, seeing all the mishmash minis, and going. And now I want to make the.
Some of them are colored. Some of them.
Now I want to make the $50 purchase of buying them just to avoid the stress of looking at the map.
There's a reason why we're an audio medium.
Okay, we need to continue.
All right, so
Chris, what are you doing over there?
Where's the pink cultist?
no.
Go for the gold
shelf.
statue.
Hey, Chris, sit.
Besides, go with the
Grab the
gold.
gold one.
Oh, Tyler did that one.
Don't need to paint the floor.
That's a good job.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
I love it.
Although, why is the bowl the same color as his armor?
It's a statue.
Got it.
Okay, so
I just have to paint the floor. That's okay.
Beginning.
On the island of Eldingheim, there is an old myth in the wilds of the Northmen about the winter. The story refers to the giant god of the cold named Ahmä and his quest to restrain the sun. The myth states how every summer he climbs to the back of Thor's horn and attaches a weight to the sun to keep it from rising higher than the mountain itself during the winters. His sister, Ahmä, created the creatures of the wilds to endure the harsh cold and darkness the curse her brother brings. But, like the creatures of the wilds, she and the humans of the Avnordian Empire have not only endured the frigid cold, but have thrived with the help of a raven who whispered secrets into the ancient king's ears. As the season leans further into the winter, strange howls in the night have left the town of Baldenkirk with sleepless nights. Ever since the local Archdruid was exiled under mysterious circumstances, the town was left without his protection from the people that are described as feral animals climbing out of the ground. These ground beings are known as demons. But they are not what you must fear. Travelers must be wary in the wilds of the Northmen, because like the demons, you're only guests here. This particular night is a frigid one, with a heavy breeze lifting the lightly powdered snow from off the ground and swirling it in every direction. While it's not the evening, the darkness has already begun to snuff out the sun. With the wind pulling you in every direction, forward is the only way you can go. Thankfully, you see the wind dance with the smoke above what looks like a small little shack as our friend approaches this shack.
Love shack. Sorry.
This is where your travels have brought you. This is the house.
Okay. I'm gonna look upon the house, very tired, it's cold, I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna waddle my way over to the door.
You see a small little candle in the window, but it's dark inside for the most part.
I'm going to hastily knock on the door, see candle warmth.
As you knock on the door, a few seconds go by before the door opens up in return. As the door opens, you see a human woman with dark black hair and pure white eyes, something you have not seen before, with what looks to be ash markings on her face. She looks around for a second and looks down. What does she see?
She sees the first thing she really sees is just a bunch of clothing wrapped around a person, obviously, and a black nose, rubbery nose, just sticking out of it, and eyes kind of hidden away under the cloth. Once a few of the cloths have been unwrapped, there's a purple, draconic-looking lizard thing.
She looks down at you and tilts her head. What are you?
That's a rude question.
Fair enough. She actually opens up the door and invites you inside.
Thank you.
We're gonna have to do this the whole campaign.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You were going to destroy your voice,
Iceberg.
and you have
Oh, that's right.
you committed to it now.
Too late.
The accent.
Too late.
You just cleared your throat. As I was saying.
Excuse me, madam.
Making your way into this into this small little shack. It's warmer, but it's still relatively cold outside. You see along the walls and on almost every single flat surface there is something. On the windowsill there are candles and jars filled with things you are not familiar with. There are strange bones hanging from some areas of the ceiling. But what catches your eye the most is inside of a cage sitting on a countertop is a raven.
I'm going to make direct eye contact with the raven.
It turns to you and tilts its head.
Look my head back.
She looks at you and says, "Please don't interact with him." At least not yet. So, tell me your name. What brings you here?
Well, I'm gonna die with this.
You can't. You physically can't do that.
You might want to change the accent now.
I can't think of what I want to change it to. I'm gonna stick with this for now and figure it out later.
See what your voice.
Yeah, this is just the prologue.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry.
go home and practice in the mirror later. Are you the Archdruid Yrsa?
Yeah, I'm new in town, but what brings you here?
You.
I'm here to kill you.
You see her eyes kind of go, "Oh, are you looking for some guidance?"
Yes.
Sit down. And she gestures to a very small open place on a chair.
I'm gonna take a moment to lift myself up onto the chair and then sit down as best I can when my movement is restricted by about 50 layers of clothing, I guess. So.
And the hoarding situation. She goes over to the kind of kitchen-y area and begins to pour some tea.
Oh, thank you.
She looks over to you and says, "So what's your name?"
Simulacrum.
Well, I do know my name.
Yes. Give me 1 second. You want to look at what the name was? Oh, I don't know how it's pronounced.
I have no idea how my own name is pronounced.
Oh, mine's easy. That's why you gotta make it simple, guys.
I did.
Oh, do you not put it? Oh, did you?
I can tell you.
It's 6 letters.
Well, I'm
long.
trying to figure out if you
How are you
texted to
having
me or put it in
trouble?
the
Oh,
whispered.
I don't know.
Would you like to see?
Yeah.
You know how to say it?
How would you
That'd
say
be-
it, Josh?
Yrsa?
Yeah, you're Yrsa. You're quite famous in the South. I wrote a book about you once.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm flattered. What kind of druidom do you participate in?
What?
Do you prefer magic of the wilderness, or do you prefer being an animal?
I don't know.
How long have you been practicing?
12 years.
Interesting. Well, are you interested in joining a circle up here? What brings you?
circle. We have one of those where I'm from.
She looks at you oddly and actually peers out the window for a second suspiciously. So, what kind of guidance do you wish for if 12 years sounds like quite a lot of time? What kind of advice would such a veteran need?
I don't know. My dreams brought me up to you.
Your dreams.
Yep.
Clarify.
That's what I do. I dream.
Oh, I see. I haven't met many druids who participate in the dreams. It's mainly a southern thing. Where are you from?
That direction. A few 100 miles.
Is he pointing in the direction?
Pointing south.
We're just gonna watch this.
Or what he thinks is south. He's actually pointing north. You wonder
And she goes, oh! She turns to you slightly. Well, what do you plan on doing while you're up here?
Not freezing to death.
Good. I'd sure hope so. But if you're interested in gaining either favor or potential connections with other druid circles up in this area, I'm connected with quite a few. Are you interested in following one of them or potentially joining one?
I never thought about that. That's a great idea.
Well, if you want to make a name for yourself, yeah, that's what you have to do. Now, do you know anything of the circles in the wilds of the Northmen?
No.
Alright. Well, there's not much guidance I can give you if you don't know what you're being guided on. But, if you're looking for some sort of calling, I can give you something.
Yes, please.
You see, I've only recently been transferred down here because the Archdruid who used to patrol these areas is no longer here.
He died.
Sure, you can say that.
Socially.
That's sad.
Well, it's quite busy in this area, cleaning up after his mess.
Simulacrum to look around, like outside to the barren, basically snow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, trust me. There's something that I haven't been able to do since moving, and, well, I don't see any harm in passing that job down to you. How would you feel about delivering something for me? It would allow you to gain favor with some of the Archdruid circles, or potentially fuck a lot of things up. But we're gonna focus on the first option.
Well, I do both equally well.
Well, you know, I hope it works out then.
Yeah, me too.
Has she inside this guy yet?
She's doing it right now. She kind of turns over to the Raven and tries to avoid making eye contact, looks at it for a sec, and looks back at you. I need that thing gone.
The Raven?
Yeah.
Oh. Start to reach.
No. I mean, I need it taken somewhere that's not here.
Okay, I'll do it there.
You see, He needs to be delivered to a particular circle called the Circle of the White Lady, also known as the Circle of the White Lady of the White Moon.
So I'm not killing it.
No, I think they would be quite mad at that because they are pacifists.
Oh, is it a druid?
It's a druid circle, yes.
No, the bird.
The bird?
The corvid, yes.
She looks over at the bird, turns back to you. Do you want to try and find out?
Don't hurt me.
She looks over to it for a second, and the raven, in a very eerie manner, turns to you once more. Ha! 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 And as this strange kind of growly, gargling laughter comes out. I need it gone.
Oh my god, I love it. I'm gonna go pick it up.
My only request is for you to not say its name. That's what you could call it that for sure, but I'm not going to tell you its name because, frankly, if you do, it'll start talking again, and you don't want that.
Could you write it down then?
If I write it down, then you'd know it.
Yeah.
My only request is that you bring it to the Circle of the Lady of the White Moon and give it to them.
Okay.
Any harm that comes upon it will not look favorably upon you. They do not take kindly to any form of violence, and if it were up to me, I would have beheaded that raven eons ago. But he's not my property.
So they're bigots then.
I'd call them strict.
Okay, I shall take muffins there then.
Great.
I'm going to take up one of the layers and put the bird in.
You notice that, like, it's in a, you know it's in a cage, right?
Well, I was thinking it was just stay.
Yeah, no, it's in a, she's keeping it in the cage.
Then I will carry it.
The cage is probably about the same size as you.
I'm already over carrying capacity.
Immediately collapses.
You need a backup hold.
I need a bag of holding immediately.
Where's the nearest goblin?
She'll turn to you and say, well, you're definitely a special one. I think I think people will remember you.
That's what my mother said.
Well,
before she gave me away.
And as she kind of uhs to herself, you hear something out in the distance. Just a kind of like a rustling and crack of a tree before she turns her head and investigates further with a perception check. Oh, that shit.
She does not see it.
She doesn't see it. So, if that's the case, we're going to move on to our other scene.
Oh.
What was the name of that circle?
There is the Circle of the Lady of the White. There's the so it's Circle of the White Lady, Circle of the White Lady of the White Moon, Circle of the Lady of the Moon, Circle of the White Moon.
Why do you do this to us?
Because they're extra.
We're players, not students. Well,
you can This is my way of saying you can call them anything. As long as it has white,
and
moon, or lady, or
Circle of the White Lady, Karen.
No, hear me out. Just Circle of the White, and then just leave it at that.
They will not like that.
Karen.
You need to add moon or lady. That's very important.
Circle
of the Moon Lady.
Back, moving a little bit east of that location where our buddy was, slightly east, to the town of Baldenkirk. We find ourselves in this tavern, this small tavern. The town of Baldenkirk is quite small, as a lot of the towns in the Avnordian Empire are quite spread out and individualistic in nature. But today, as the snow blows and hits up against the tavern, a large figure walks in. And what do the people in the bar see?
You guys see as...
They don't see. We see.
You, the audience, see as I walk in, this lumbering, probably with all his gear on, he's like maybe like 6'5" through all, like it's not his height, but all of the stuff on him. This lumbering figure covered in furs, massive cloak.
Covered in furs that most likely have snow you look like a Yeti right now.
It looks like Kristoff from
Yeah. Oh, where he goes into sauna place.
Yeah. Hunched over, it looks like. White fur as this Tabaksi walks in.
Oh, I thought you wanted.
In the bar, you see at the head of the bar this kind of large barkeep with a heavy black beard and black hair held back into a ponytail. Kind of looks at you strangely, trying to figure out what you are. As two heads also, who are also in the bar, turn to you, and what does he see for one of them?
So for one of them, you see kind of a very hunched over, kind of barely fitting on the bar stool that he's sitting on. Just kind of a massive muscular figure, not actually wearing all that much. Like, he's shed any layers he did have because it's warmer in here. It's more like just he's very comfortable right now as he's like watching you with interest. And he's got gray skin, no hair.
How tall?
About 8 foot.
Do I notice them?
Yeah, you do definitely notice them.
And he's just enjoying beer with his companion and also just checking out you.
Next to him on the in the table is this human man with brownish hair that is naturally kind of frizzy, but it's held back into a tight bun, and he has a longer, kind of well-maintained beard, and he's holding beer. He's drunk. he turns over to you, and you probably at this moment notice he's dressed specifically. That one is dressed quite nice in comparison to the men he's sitting next to. And he turns to you, he's like, "Shit, is there more of you?"
What do you mean?
It's another big fella.
Well, yes, but that one's furry. I don't know. What is it?
What are you, sir? And you notice him get up, and what you can probably tell is a drunken confidence, kind of like sits up, and not in an accusatory way, but in interest, kind of gets a little bit close to you. Who are you?
And you see as he turns to you and he straightens up. Because this guy has natural advantage on intimidation.
Our whole party has a proficiency in intimidation. I think one person has proficiency in persuasion. The rest is intimidation.
Who is asking?
No.
Who is asking?
I'm going to come up behind him and just...
I'm not being threatening.
You said stand up to your full size, advantage on intimidation.
He just looks ridiculously intimidating.
Yeah, no, I'm just coming up behind my friend. Just want to make sure.
The name's Erik. I am the chieftain of this wonderful town, and saying that quite sarcastically.
Can we kill him already?
What's your name?
Mikkel. I go sit down.
So that's what that thing is called, a Mikkel?
Seems a bit strange for a cat.
You know, it's interesting, alright.
You saw that he was about to eye you two over, and then you guys racially profiled him, and he walked off.
It's definitely from a place of ignorance, for sure. So Erik is going to turn to you and say, I recently got a letter that I need to tell you about.
Alright.
That's why I brought you here today. And maybe I should have told you this after maybe the first beer, and not the fourth.
Most likely.
Well, unfortunately, I've spent weeks now trying to send letters up to the capital and ask for aid and any form of support, but I've gotten nothing. Which means I think I might have to go up there personally.
Well, I'm still in your service, so I won't be leaving anytime soon.
Well, that's because I want you to come with me.
Well, you still have me. I don't see why that's a problem.
You see, and he pulls this letter out of his pocket. Well, I've sent many letters. This is the only one I got in return.
What does it say?
It's an invitation.
For what?
A wedding.
Well, who's the lucky man? Oh,
The king himself. The one I need to talk to.
so wedding crasher then.
I'm not being crashed, I was invited.
Well, you are going to his wedding to ask for something in particular. I assume you're crashing the wedding for that.
I am going there to support the Empire.
No. No, you're not.
That's what they need to think, at least.
No, they can think whatever they want, so long as you get what you need.
And you, as he leans forward, another figure comes through, and it's not you. Sorry.
I have a question
Yes.
for you. When he was pointing at the beers that he said 4, was there like 5 or 6 mugs in
Oh, yeah,
them?
definitely.
Yeah, I wanted that note.
That was my question.
You also would notice that as Mikkel sits down, he takes a basket off his back and puts it beside him. And he didn't have a hunchback. He had a basket.
Big old basket.
Always gotta be.
Whisker basket.
So,
The wicker bag.
Wicker and whisker.
as a woman actually comes through the door, she's relatively pretty, probably in her mid to late 30s, immediately charges up to Erik and says, "Where the fuck is Edmund? He's been gone for days now." And he kind of turns to her. "What? I thought he came back. Did he not come back?" Shit.
I don't know. Never met him.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out for him, and we can send a search party out to look for him tonight, I promise. I'm sorry, I thought he delivered the message. She turns to him, and with a lot of passion, she says, "Well, you better fucking figure it out, because that's my husband." And she turns away and goes to the bar. Erik kind of holds his head for a little bit in stress. You see, this is the kind of support we need. We shouldn't be sending civilians out to do this sort of work, but we're not getting any form of military support whatsoever to protect this goddamn town ever since the fucking...
I walk over. Is there a problem,
Erik? Are you talking to Erik or the woman?
The lady.
Oh yeah, so she turns to you and says, "Yes, there is a problem. My husband is missing."
What's wrong? Did he go on hunt?
No, he went on a mission sent by him, and points over to Erik, who just kind of is holding his head down right now, just kind of angrily ranting to himself about how the Avnordian Empire is useless.
I give Erik a look that makes sense.
I'm just kind of standing around him, just nodding my head every once in a while, just agreeing. Okay.
That's nice.
Yep. Okay. No. Yes.
So, well, let's move back to the other scene now. After that strange crack from the woods that she turned out to investigate a little bit, she says, Did you see anything before you came inside?"
No.
The snow was covering your snoot and eyes. You can't see shit.
I was walking limbo style.
So she kind of turns her head and looks out the window slightly. And... Okay. Well, ever since the Archdruid was exiled from here, I feel like he left some sort of curse behind.
How do you mean?
Well, the animals in this area have become angry.
That's not good.
At this moment, you hear, from the darkness out into the wilderness, this strange howl. Do you want to try to figure out what it is?
Sure.
First roll.
Nature.
Yes.
First roll.
First roll is in nature.
First roll. 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 First roll.
Go, go, go.
I can't keep that, can I?
No.
Damn it. Where's my skill? Okay.
That's decent.
That's decent. It's very good. Nature?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15, 16, 17.
With the 17, you are able to know what that call is. Though it might sound like some sort of screech or howl at first, you know better. It's a hoot.
Okay.
It's an owlbear.
Oh.
Oh.
I believe that is a strigiform Yrsa.
A what?
The bear
Oh!
with the face of a hooter.
She rolled shit. Shit. That's... Okay, that's not good.
Scientific name.
He knows what the
Just-
sign is.
Make sure to stay quiet for now. I'm supposed to get a visitor soon anyway.
Okay.
As she she turns out and looks out the window, she's slowly getting a little bit more anxious and every once in a while just glancing at the raven. Okay. Consider you escorting this raven as a test of will. Okay?
Okay.
But I want you to remember, as you hear the wail of what sounds like a humanoid mixed in with the hoots of the owlbear.
I think something just died.
Shit, okay. And she kind of looks out the window and she doesn't see anything. Okay, I think you're going to have to leave now. I appreciate you being here, but unfortunately there's too much going on.
Should we go help that person?
Yeah, I think that was the person that was supposed to meet me.
Oh, how ironic.
Would you mind delivering a message for me?
Sure, to who?
Erik. He is the chieftain of Baldenkirk just out that way. Write this down.
Write this down.
Write this down. I can just send it to you too.
Well, here. Erik. Alden.
Well, you don't need to worry about I'm saying write it down that what I'm going to tell you, the
Oh, I
message.
see.
You,
Okay.
yeah, we already know who
okay.
Erik is.
It's points in your note-taking habit.
Yeah.
Okay, the message.
Yeah, the message. So she's going to say verbally, the falcon of wounds whispers have begun to travel farther than the ear. Ahmä cannot protect us when she cannot see, and the starling of war is free.
Does she say it multiple times slowly?
No, she says it once. But I will send the exact wording to you.
Thank you.
Well-
Because my keyboard is trying to alter.
Does he
to
have keen
Arabic.
mind? Does he catch it all?
I'm sure you understand it's important, so...
Well, there's something.
Give me these.
Only
got
two
me
on
glass
that
of water,
too.
Josh?
We have no tops.
Oh,
They're in the washer.
never mind then.
It's being run.
Don't
Not
say-
right now. Please don't run it right now. I don't want that in the background.
Well, it was being run, so if it's not running now,
Is it done?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, after delivering that message, we'll go back here, back to the bar. So, can you sit down, please?
Yep.
Okay. Are you just getting water?
Yeah.
They also have water.
No. Oh, sorry.
Can we get water in a second? I just want to wrap up. I want to combine the scenes before we take a break.
Yeah. You want to start with where Tyler is?
Yeah. So as your character's just listening to Erik just kind of drunkenly rant to himself about how the Empire doesn't do shit for anyone other than itself. He is going off. And to those who are familiar with the Avnordian Empire, he would get executed for this.
Yeah. Pretty chill dude, though.
Yeah, pretty
How
chill.
long for this world is this man?
How what?
How long for this world is this man?
You can kind of get the vibe that here is a safe space. But he, as he continues mumbling to himself, another figure makes its way into the bar. And what do they see?
They have to look down just a little bit, not that much, just a little bit, as a halfling covered in various cloths that don't quite match up wanders into a bar.
I'm sending pictures right now of people who have described themselves yet. I'm gonna send yours once the party sees you.
Okay.
So that's Tyler's,
He's got
and this is Josh.
he's got black hair that's beginning to get salt and pepper at the roots.
I can share it.
Very disheveled hair.
Merci.
He's got a coin earring and very yellow eyes.
I understand the dice now.
Yep. That's a Shari's dice is the problem.
Erik at this point is a little too preoccupied in his rant. He doesn't notice you, but everyone else does.
Hello there, welcome to the bar.
You gotta think of the voice.
Don't worry, this is only binding.
Only binding.
Just to go with the normal voice, we'll work on the accent over the week. It's a bit cold outside.
God,
No.
It's a bit cold outside.
There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, that was just Christopher's voice cracking under the stress.
Don't put the spotlight on me.
Well, I could hardly notice the weather. What brings you in, my small friend?
It's a bit personal.
We're at a bar. How personal could it be?
This why are you drinking?
At this point,
Would you
Erik
like
has
ale?
noticed he's
Oh,
being ignored
yes.
and just kind of goes, "Meow."
Well, then, helpful barkeep will provide that for you. But, enjoy.
He
Take a
raises,
load off.
the barkeep raises his hand. Puts it back down again.
Have we been introduced to the barkeep yet?
No, not yet. He, like I mentioned, Erik has now noticed he's being ignored, and is just kind of like he gets the message, stops mumbling, and is just like sipping on his final drink. Hopefully, final drink.
Oh, it's fine this time.
Listen, before we go, though, I do want to make something clear. What I am doing now, I am getting out because I'm not going to be able to do it again for a month or two.
I understand.
Because, well, this letter isn't necessarily directly from the Avnordian Empire. I was invited. But my friend was the one who invited me, and he asked for us to travel together, and while I think you will like him, he doesn't share our politics.
And who would this be?
His name is Odell. At least that's his last name. But he is, he's the chieftain of Gelthorpe. We, hopefully, within the next few days, will leave and meet in there and head north to the capital.
Well, how far is it? I don't know much about the geography of this
Few days.
empire. Few days?
Few days to Galethorpe and maybe a week north. It's not going to be a fun journey, but...
I have it. Very well then. When would you like to set off?
Well, as soon as we can, really. I frankly kind of want to get it over with. I love my friend, and I would be very happy to see him, but in a scenario where I'm surrounded by other people who aren't as nice and who agree with him, it's awfully stressful.
What about Edmund?
Yeah. What about Edmund? As you hear the cry out from outside that was heard earlier in the other scene. So,
Oh wow.
they're
that's
going
good.
out at once.
I thought they were like a couple miles.
Yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
he's been gone for days, but it's really close.
Alright, well if I hear that, I'm gonna
Everyone stands up.
yeah, and then I'm gonna run for the door and grab my halberd on the way out.
Alright, so you're going outside?
Yeah.
Okay. So, put your character down.
Boink.
I turn to the barkeep and I say, "You watch that basket, and if it's not how I left it, you will pay."
I hope you'll pay me for that drink.
I never got a drink.
I hope you'll pay me for this drink. Starts pouring. Asks for the wallet.
I just have sat at the bar.
You don't have to.
God damn it.
God damn it! Just turns around and just
Shuffles.
barely makes it out the door.
Alright.
Erik, as you're running out, says, Be careful out there! Oh my god.
I'm glad. We've never met before, but I'm glad you're concerned for my safety.
This is the exercise!
As you guys are running your way outside, do you all want to make a perception check?
Yes.
Sure.
Perception is a
I'm no
plus
longer
one.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
I told you, these dice are banned from my other campaign.
Alright, here's my first roll. It's a 4.
11.
That's
11.
a 5.
5?
Do I need to add my modifiers or is
Yes, you
Yes.
Oh.
Like, you'll see it, but I want to see what you get.
24.
Nice! Okay, so, with a 24, you will see this. Everyone else, as Josh's character kind of walks out and is like, I'm ready! No,
Don't know what I'm ready for.
don't know what I'm ready for, but I'm ready.
But I'm ready.
You find yourself, we've introduced his name, right? Yeah. Mikkel,
My species name.
prepares your weapons and look around, but doesn't see much, but you turn your head to the west and see what looks to actually be a humanoid figure slowly stumbling forward.
It's a zombie.
It's like in the distance. I'm trying to think like in football field terms, like half a football field.
So
50 yards.
50 yards.
50 yards, yeah.
So 150 feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna begin running in that direction.
Okay.
But I am slow.
I will see.
As soon as I see
We will
the
also
small
run in
one
that
going
direction.
that way, I'll follow, but I'll be
Faster.
passing. in
Can one of you
seconds.
pick me up? I'm a bit slow over here.
Too late, we're gone.
Need more cardio.
No! My legs are short.
I got short legs and big arms, and I'm not sure how well this plan was thought out.
As you begin running over, your speed is faster, correct?
I have 30 feet.
It's only 30. I
I
thought
can't-
Tabaksi worked.
I can dash.
Yeah. Are you guys dashing, or because you are the
I have
one
to
running
dash.
because you saw it, but neither of you guys know where he's running to?
I am dashing.
Okay.
Did we see the person once we saw where they went?
Not with a 5.
I have an 11.
Not with an 11 from 50 yards away.
Is it dark?
Yeah, it's dark.
nighttime.
Yeah. So, oh wait! You had disadvantage anyway, because you don't have dark vision. Roll again.
Wait, halflings don't have dark vision.
Yes, I do.
Okay, we'll take the 5.
Do they-
No, they don't.
No, they
What?
don't. Halflings don't have dark vision.
No way. Okay, well, I will say that
That's still 25.
you were able, because right now it's when I say it's dark outside, because I mentioned how it's not dark, but it's getting dark, so it's at that point where it's kind of
Dim light.
dim. So I will say you were able to see him, because I genuinely thought halflings could see in the dark.
Don't believe they do.
I just think of
Only we
halflings
can.
as humans, but shorter.
That's pretty much what they are.
You got the lucky feet. That's OP.
Yeah, honestly, the lucky feet.
Fair. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check because I had.
No, they don't.
No, I
They
don't.
don't?
I just looked
Wow!
at the picture.
Oh my god, I had no idea. I did not take that into account. All right, well, I will still allow that because that was my fault for not knowing that.
25.
Yeah, with a
24.
it would have been with disadvantage, but just roll for fun. Hypothetically.
It still would have been 19.
Yeah, no. So you would see it. So you see him like this figure stumbling forward along the path. He's trying to walk straight, but it's not going very well. So because I will say that as you guys get closer, will see it. However, you will not. Are you just going to follow the party?
I'm trying to stay ahead, but I keep lagging behind just a little bit to see where they're going, and then I pass them again, and I fall back, and I pass them again.
When we're within 60 feet.
All right. I'll say now you're within 60 feet.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity already.
All right.
Wow, that was quick.
I'm gonna cast healing word with it.
All right.
They do have a channel divinity?
We homebrew the channel divinity for slightly more useful things. That's 7 points.
Oh, that's right.
So I'll say what it is. We removed the invoke duplicity and instead replaced it with subtle spell. So magic is going to be less. So he can hide magic better.
Yeah.
So
I remember him saying.
yeah, I think that'll be nice. So I will say that you can say out loud what you're doing in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you do that, you hear as like a breath of life kind of comes into to someone, and he falls over. He falls over out of shock.
Oops. Keep running.
No, it's like a good fall over. Like he was able to break the fall.
Okay.
I'm faster, so I'm going to be looking.
So I will say that you at this point in dim light can see a man fall over.
There he is.
As you get closer, I will say with even a 19, you notice as he falls forward, along his back is a large claw gashed on his back.
Is it healed with the magic, or it's still there?
It's there, but he's like healing. Like, so the healing doesn't remove the wound, it just stays. I view it as like more of a stabilizing.
It stops the bleeding.
It stops the bleeding. So the mark is still there. It doesn't disappear. But you even then you'd see it kind of rip through his clothing, and you guys do not know yet, but if any of you would like to roll a nature check.
Oh yeah, nature.
Oh, yeah,
What
nature.
we're great at. Oh yeah.
Let me go.
6.
Ooh. Oh man, it's got claws.
Crooked.
That's a natural 19.
Damn!
Rolled 5 twice.
Okay.
So a dirty 20.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Bear. That's specifically an owlbear. And you would know that owlbears are worse, like more powerful than bears.
Oh.
So you would know that. So you guys are underestimating it.
Oh no.
I will use
No,
my
it's just a
medicine
bear.
on this
It's a-
poor
Let's
man.
get him inside.
It's not a bear.
I pick him up.
What'd you say?
It's not a bear.
You explain the scratches, and I'm just gonna pick up the man and then point at him.
Oh, please.
I scoop him up.
Oh, so you kind of pick him up, and he's like, oh. He's still kind of groaning in pain to himself, but he's okay now. He does. I will roll. You know what? I'm gonna roll for relaxation. That's a 16. He's pretty relaxed.
He's gonna wake up and instantly turn
Kitty
into a
soft
furry.
paw.
I get there as y'all shooting up.
I immediately just turn around.
As you are there, this would be the time that you would have been sent out. So you would
Out
witness
there?
this, but would not be close
What's
enough
that?
to heal. You would witness them save him.
A bear, the face of an owl. Just hoot hoot.
Never
With-
seen it before.
With roll another
Sounds
perception
like
check. I'm not even gonna bother with you two, and with
Wow.
disadvantage.
I
Disadvantage
have
this time.
perception.
13 and a 2, so
Oh,
I'm not
6.
gonna see it with
You
a
do
6.
not see. You do not
I'm
see
going
him.
with dark vision here.
I don't have dark vision, but
Fair. Okay, I'll say you can roll 2.
That's a 20-something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I will say then you're able to pick out in the snow. You see what kind of looks to be a small animal, kind of digging and walking their way through the snow.
Does it seem like a threat?
It seems like it's moving slowly through the snow.
like it's
like
encumbered.
It's encumbered.
Does it seem like this animal's in pain?
Does it seem like this animal's in pain?
Actually, you probably would notice the cage first on the back.
I'm curious. I'm walking over.
Okay.
What about the man? What? That's not the
Oh,
right
no,
way.
to be fair, I have the man. I wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair.
So I wouldn't say anything.
Well, crisis averted. That was a nice jog. Brisk snow. You'll notice by now, he didn't grab his coats on the way out. Like,
He's fine.
He's fine. He's like in a t-shirt,
As
basically.
you both would probably be familiar with, more likely you, familiar with Goliaths, and you would know that they are resistant to the cold. You see, Tabaksi in the north developed thick winter coat, like fur coats to withstand the winter. Goliaths just stopped caring.
I like
We
that.
flex our muscles.
You flex so much and warm yourself up. That's
All right.
You
Do
take the
you want
arms
me to
off.
share the picture now?
Sure.
Yes.
So this is the picture of Nathaniel's character.
You've
Not that I've
you've
seen it
withstood
yet.
the cold for generations.
Oh God, it's ugly.
He's
oh
cute.
god.
He's so cute.
Oh God, he's hard.
It is in pain.
I don't know. I don't like the dog nose on it.
That's what kobolds are supposed to have.
I've never seen one.
Did you see them as mini dragonborn?
No,
They're
I
like
just saw
dog-
them as,
they're like dog
missing
dragons.
material.
Sorry, the snoot needs to be booped.
I do want to boop the snoot. I would estimate the snoot is very large.
It's very boopable.
Very.
I mean, look how fucking big it is.
Yeah, it's a big snoot.
Look at that honker.
I love him so much.
Look at that schnoz.
That honker and chonker.
He's got
Alright.
chin too. Look at that.
That's just kobold chin. But all right. So, explain. I shared the picture, but explain what he sees in the snow.
Well, what you
I
see.
don't actually wander over because I.
Oh yeah, I take that back. You do see it though, right? You know you didn't.
No, I rolled.
No
a
one
six.
sees. No one sees you.
Do you start screaming?
You
in
see
pain?
him.
I see
Just
him.
don't go to him.
I see him
probably
and I'm
even-
like, the dying man comes first. I'll come back for you.
I'll come back for the raccoon with
make a
a
nice
cage
snack.
on
I'm
his back.
having to like mine my way through the snow, right?
Yeah.
Here's what I will do. You, little one. Go help that raccoon.
The what?
Raccoon.
I point to the weird.
And you see what looks to be a cage kind of sticking out of the snow.
Oh god, a sharp stick!
And I walk away.
I'm gonna go take care. No, never mind. I'm just
I feel like you're already walking back at this
gonna
point.
take
Yeah.
care of the raccoon.
Okay. So
I do have like
How are you getting through? You're not much taller.
you're like 4 feet.
like 4 feet.
4 feet. Yeah.
Halflings aren't
4 feet.
short. They're just not 6 feet.
Yeah.
Am I like 2?
It goes halfling and then gnome.
Yeah, everyone gets gnomes and halflings height the same, but halflings are taller.
Halflings are like
Halflings
around
are taller than hobbits.
Yeah.
Yes. Halflings are like 4 feet, and then gnomes are like 3.
I'm like
2. Yes. Wow. No, kobolds are smaller in this universe.
Could be an improvised weapon.
It is an improvised weapon.
Oh my god.
I could be an
I
improvised
realize
weapon.
we have 2 massive people on our team, so I'm literally just going to be used as a throwing instrument.
It's
height
going to
disparity
be
is
really no. Think about it. For your
tall,
class, it's going to be great
short,
because you could just like
shortest.
pass
Pass the druid, squirt healing juice, pass it over.
Oh yeah, it's a good stuff.
Oh wait.
Wow.
Wait, you can use a little bit of breath, right?
String out the board string.
Alright, that's
After it gets in
So, how do they interact?
Whoa! There's something there!
Yes.
Where are you?
Look up.
Oh, fuck! Oh!
Would you like to look there?
I would like a path to the nearest path, please.
Just have to scooch over.
I just take a step to the side. You can see my footprints.
You see as the raven on the back kind of turns to you and does that thing where it like fluffs up all of its feathers.
Oh, hi there.
Don't mind Muffin, he's in a bad mood.
If you haven't picked up by now, this raven is like chaotic evil asshole.
I think it's just because he's cold.
Yeah.
Do you have like a blanket you could...
You probably can tell that he has restricted mobility right
Would you
now.
like to take off a blanket?
No.
Would you like me to carry the cage?
Are you Erik?
Who's Erik?
No, I think you actually heard Eric's
Oh, wait.
name. No, you didn't. Never mind.
I'm gonna pick up the cage
Please.
with him attached to it.
And that's barely anything.
How much do you think he weighs?
He probably weighs like 30 pounds or something ridiculously tiny.
I'm just gonna lift up the cage along with the
I'm gonna look up how much an iguana weighs.
They're not that heavy.
Google like a Komodo dragon's weight or something.
No, I'm thinking of a blue iguana. Blue iguanas are 31 pounds.
Yeah,
Oh my
I'm
god.
just picking up the cage and just carrying it back to town.
Okay, well I guess this works. Thank you.
Now you don't have to worry about a path.
Thank you.
You're tall enough that you could like have his toes be dragged.
Your toes are in the snow. Unless you like curl up your legs.
You see, as you guys leave to come back, Erik is kind of sitting at the door. Is everything okay?
I hold up a man.
We found a man.
He turns his head and you immediately see the woman kind of run through. Edmund! She immediately runs for him and tries to like grab at him and takes him away. And she immediately starts looking for him, looking after him, and he kind of like opens his eyes and is still feeling very groggy. Oh my god. Erik kind of looks at her. Oh my god. Thank you. Shit. What happened? Do we know?
A bear.
A bear?
Look at the claws on the back. Obviously, it was a bear.
Yeah. He looks at it and says, "Ugh, fucking hell. This is what we get." Okay. I'm glad he's okay, but whatever it is that hurt him is still out there.
Well, yes, it's a bear. It'll live for a while. Though I am confused why it's not hibernating. But
Owlbears don't hibernate.
yeah, I know that.
You both rolled shit.
I know that.
I told you both that it was an owlbear too.
Do you even know what an owlbear is?
I said,
You probably-
what's an owlbear?
Oh yeah, okay.
I should know.
You should.
I tried to explain and then you just walked away.
Yeah.
It was an owlbear.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, fuck. I know what I'm doing tonight. And he walks over and kind of goes behind the bar and picks up this short sword and goes, "We're killing a fucking owlbear tonight. Come on!" And he starts walking outside.
Is this when the
What is the
He's still
difference
drunk.
between one and the other?
One is bigger and kind of sucks more.
You had me at bigger.
Is it the drunk guy?
Yeah.
I grab him by the scruff and pick him up.
Please put me down. I could put you on trial for this.
You will die, small man.
I'll grab him from.
Not with the. And he goes, "Not with the help of my big friends."
and then he
passes out.
And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh."
That's good.
And he puts the
I'll-
short sword back on. I'm too freaking old for this shit.
I'll deal with it. And as I am your bodyguard, I am legally obligated to make sure that you are okay, which means you're going to stay in the tavern, and I'll go deal with it myself. So,
Fine, just don't get yourself killed out there.
oh please, I've survived far worse. And bear, I killed them often.
How's my basket?
They
doing?
made good meat.
Basket is quiet.
Why is it?
really a baby in there? Oh.
There's only one way to find out, boys.
Hey, let's open it.
Do we get does the kobold and the
Kobold? Kobold.
sorry, I'm so used to World of Warcraft kobold.
The cobblestone? Cobblestone.
Gobble gobble gobble.
The
Thank
turkey.
you, large man.
Large.
What the hell
That's
is that
the first
thing?
time I've been called that. The raccoon! I'm going to undo the first layer.
You immediately look at that. That's not a raccoon. Even you know that's not a raccoon.
I'm like,
Hello!
it's so small that I have to get on my knees and look down.
The size difference in this party is beautiful.
I think it has a genetic defect. She's bigger.
Looks like a dog.
Isn't that what raccoons are? Just kind of like dogs?
No. Have you ever met a raccoon?
No, that's why
Excuse me!
Yes. Small blur. Creature, what are you?
I'm a person.
Debatable, but what are you?
Rude. I'm gonna walk away. By walk, I mean take 2 steps away.
There's so much racial tension here.
That's kind of the point.
This has been an
This is
interesting
healthy
day.
racial tension.
In one day, I've met 2 new races. One was a Mikkel, and the other one just refuses to tell me.
No, actually, you wouldn't know what he is. You wouldn't know.
Lizard. No, there's no lizards up here.
No.
No, it's
I've
too cold.
It's too cold for
I've seen
lizards.
lizards.
You've seen lizard.
But I'm just confused. Called a raccoon.
Hairless dog.
Little large man.
Yes.
Where are we?
We're at the tavern.
In the tavern.
Where is the tavern located?
Baldenkirk.
Baldenkirk.
Thank you. Are you Erik?
No, but my friend here is Erik.
He passed out.
He's depressingly looking at his sword, reliving his glory days.
Just gonna
Thank you.
slap his knees and finish the
What do you need from Erik?
He
I have a
instinctively.
message from him.
I like how he's gonna mess up the message and the receiver's gonna be drunk as shit.
Well,
What?
he's still awake, so if you're
Wait,
going to
wait.
give that message-
A message from who?
From the Archdruid Yrsa.
Okay. Well, what is it? What does it say?
Yes.
He's gonna reach into one of the pockets and pull out a very crumpled piece of paper and go, the Falcons of Wound Whispers have begun to travel farther than here. Ahmä, cannot protect us. Hold on a second. I spelled this. When she cannot see as the starting of wars.
You got the some words wrong.
Oh, I know.
Oh, this. She goes. Fucking damn it! Why does she have to use riddles? Okay, all right, I'll figure this one out. You guys go kill that fucking owlbear.
Oh, it's a starling.
And then you kind of see his eyes go. Nope, nothing.
Can I read that? Oh, okay.
You Erik?
Yes.
Okay. To travel farther than here. Ahmä cannot protect us when she cannot see, as the starling of wars feed.
Does this mean anything to me? Okay.
This is fucking druid jargon.
Is it druidic?
It's not. It's it could be. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I learned nothing from that.
Those were words. Thank you for delivering the message.
Well, you all enjoy the tavern. I'm going to kill myself an owlbear.
You have no idea what that is,
Excuse me?
TK.
No.
It's a bigger bear, is it not?
Don't do that.
You will die.
You should not
Lord
kill it
Trent.
alone.
Oh, please don't kill the owlbear.
Why not?
Because they're very gentle.
The man was attacked by one.
Oh, there's the Archdruid is handling a door.
Owlbears are not
Insight?
Insight.
Yeah.
friendly.
Do I have any insight?
What are their alignment, by
No.
the way?
Huh?
They're aligned. Oh, they're unaligned.
They're just animals.
They're
Owlbears?
animal.
Owlbears are aggressive.
Yeah, they are.
Straight 14.
Yep.
Straight 14?
Nice. Insight.
Not one.
Oh,
I'm
God.
lucky though.
Yeah.
But my wisdom's. Oh wait, is it wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Oh, then it's
11. Unless you have proficiency.
That's what I'm about to find out.
I will let you decide what they
11.
take from that.
11.
An 11, a what? 14?
14, I think. No, it's 15.
That's
15.
very interesting.
So
Yeah.
9.
he's not. Oh,
So is he the only one who gets it?
yeah,
then?
probably. It would know if you're telling the truth. If
You can tell he thinks he's telling the truth.
is he confident?
No, he's not confident.
But
He's like-
has he been confident this entire time?
No. People are literally
Can
6 feet
I
tall.
know I
but
know
him-
them. Can I roll to see how much I know?
Yeah, sure.
Nature?
I just know.
Yep.
10.
They're big. They tend to hunt during sunrise and sunset.
Territorial?
Is it sunset right now?
That's why I explained it as almost night.
It is time. Okay, that's not deep enough. It is time for owlbear to hunt.
Exactly. I don't know why you go out this time of night anyway.
Very territorial.
Well, its territory is too close to Baldenkirk. That presents a problem for my friends, so I must
Presented a problem for Edmund.
Archdruid's handling it. It's okay.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Unfortunately, I don't know much about this new Archdruid, but I know the one that was here before would have sent that thing to fucking kill us.
What?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Well, in that case, it's better safe than sorry. I'm going to go kill it.
No, don't kill the owlbear.
Wait till it goes to sleep.
That's not very fun. It's not very sporting at all.
Hunts are not.
Where the
meant to be
hell are you
fair.
from?
Giant scoop.
He just looks at
Hunts
you.
are a sport. They're meant to be enjoyed.
He doesn't say anything.
Raw.
You can just see his opinion of you just dipping.
Raw power, enjoyment of man against beast.
I walk away.
Please, big furry creature, don't kill the owlbear.
The one you're about to kill is him.
Yeah.
As Edmund is being tended to, he doesn't seem like he's talking yet, but he's no longer breathing. Yeah. He looks to be okay, also a man in his late 30s. He looks really tired.
Yeah, I bet.
Really tired.
Cast sleep.
Not casting a spell in the middle of the private room. I don't trust any of it, which is why I immediately burned my chain with immunity.
Well, I'm gonna go.
No one died. It's all good. It's all kosher.
You
No
see
harm done.
you see the woman actually term, "No one died! Someone almost did."
What's her name
But
again?
he did.
She hasn't said her name
Can
yet.
I roll a medicine?
Yeah.
He would have died had I.
Yeah.
8. Plus 6, 14.
He would have bled out.
What is strange? Why has his wounds healed?
Oh, can I examine it?
Yeah, sure.
Perhaps
Arcane?
they were cauterized?
Oh,
no.
No.
Oh,
Oh, thank Christ.
5, 6, 7. That's a 7.
Medicine check?
Medicine?
That's not great. Medicine. Oh, 11.
Maybe this wound happened some time ago, but you heard a cry.
This is an old wound. If it's old wound, then bear is far away. Perhaps it's been several days?
Edmund, can you hear me?
Yeah.
When were you attacked? Take your time.
Last I remember, I was in pain.
Yes, it happened when you were attacked.
What time is it? What's the
Just
sun?
about sunset.
Too long ago.
Too long ago. Did you see?
How bad was the wound?
Oh, that's
Well-
the weird part.
And it looks like you were wounded maybe a week ago?
You might have a little bit of a scar.
A little bit. It's bigger than that
Down
one is.
your
You
spine.
see his wife just kind of go, like, do not tell him that he almost died.
Not tell them that.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
why you
climb
guys are
up
good.
onto the table. by the way, to examine.
4 or 5 days, perhaps.
But did you see what attacked you?
Yeah. It was a large,
How large?
hulking figure. Had to be maybe 10, 12 feet tall.
Might it be a stratiformis Yrsa?
10 to 12.
Yeah, Yrsa. I was supposed to see her, and he starts getting up again.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. I just came from her place.
Do not go in.
Did she get my message?
I do not think so.
Who's Yrsa?
Archdruid Yrsa.
Yeah, and Eric kind of lifts up his hand and says, "Yeah, she's the one who replaced the background.
What message were you supposed to deliver?
We were asking for any form of support.
Oh, she's doing that already.
We haven't seen much of it.
Well, she thinks that the last Archdruid may have done something to this place. So
Believe
it's going
that.
to take a little while.
You met the Archdruidess?
Of course. Where do you think Muffin came from?
And it starts doing that kind of creepy laugh again.
I'm gonna put one of my
Why is your bird
clothes
so
on
small?
top of it.
How is your bird so small?
You kind of hear.
Why is my bird so small?
This bird's time to sleep. So
It's
slow
horrible.
put on.
It was kind of an angry sound.
Wasn't happy.
They're mostly in the south, but I don't think they can survive very well up here.
You're different. You're different. You're special.
You can survive.
You can survive up here.
As I'm slowly taking off it layer by layer.
As you take cold damage every hour.
You see, the barkeep actually put some meat on the table on the house.
Oh, thank God.
The cup is human sized, but you do notice that they have a special one for our Goliath friend.
I feel like I would go over to it thinking that it was for me. Like, oh, wow, thank you.
I'm pretty sure you already had a drink. It's gone.
It's probably gone by now, but I'm still not gonna let you get in my cup.
Oh,
I will have a milk.
drink. Thank you.
Can I have his?
He goes, all right. You see him pour mead. This is all we have.
I'm gonna like stick my snout into there because it's gonna be probably gonna live.
And as you do that, make a con saving throw because, or con check because I want to make sure. How do you handle it getting up your nose?
7
How do you
plus.
handle the direct alcohol absorption through your big nose as well?
Oh, that's
Wow! Ooh, it burns. Why is it burning your nose? As you snort it up your nose as well.
No.
So your nose burns a little bit. You don't take any damage from it, but oof. You know, have you ever taken a hit from weed and just kind of go huh, afterwards?
He probably has.
Yeah. You kind of feel a little nauseous, but you're okay.
You'll take damage from the sinus infection a couple weeks from now.
Oh God.
Oh, I needed that.
Your mold is just going to grow in your nose.
Oh.
The barkeep kind of looks at you like.
This point, I will also take off my other mitts.
You see Eric go. I know you say you don't want to hurt the owlbear, but I have no trust in the Archdruids anymore. I'm sorry. The one who was here used to put animals' heads on pikes, surrounding it in town to intimidate us.
Do you know what circle they were from by chance?
I'm not sure, but whatever circle they were a part of, I don't think they are anymore.
Well, that's probably why they were a bad druid.
Circle jerker.
Oh.
Best druid circle.
Either way, although I've heard good things about Yrsa, I'd rather it if we handled it ourselves.
No, she'll take care of it.
Why don't you open it up and see?
It's not in misery.
It will be soon if it's after.
It's probably in misery if it's cursed by the previous Archdruid.
That's true. I'm going to lift a layer off of the bird cages. What do you think, Muffin?
He kind of like turns to you for a sec. He's drifting off to sleep in the darkness.
Muffin thinks we should leave it alone.
You actually see the raven almost like it comprehended that and look to you like, no.
I'm gonna look back and just go.
You put it back on.
Well, if I stand around here any longer, I'll run out of the hunting hours for that creature, so I must bid you all farewell, and I will see you whenever I get back.
Or we could drink and be merry and just enjoy the rest of the night to ourselves.
I've already done that.
I just did that.
Oh.
There's no rush. It will take. It's been several days since this man was injured. Must be several days away. Why rush into the night?
You fucked everyone over, you know that, Chris.
You can always own up to it.
You could. You want to own up to it?
He said it was quite recently, and honestly, I don't know much about the Mikkels of the world, but I am going to trust Edmund on this one.
Look at that wound. That is not a wound that could heal in one night.
It's also possible that Edmund has been passing out for days on end and using the snow to sustain him.
That's not how injuries work.
He doesn't look malnourished.
I've seen malnourishment before, that's not it.
I for one agree with what's your name?
Stonk.
No.
No.
When I looked at the images, I went, oh, that looks really familiar.
I refuse.
Anyway, I agree with Stonk over here. I think he might have been attacked recently.
This is where I punch you mentally.
Yes.
See, I told
And
you.
I punch you physically.
I told you. I would like you, I would like Stonk to take 2 points of psychic damage. Just for that.
It's possible that
They're permanent. You lost those 2
Oh,
HP.
no. I believe
Just every time you regain it, you get damage again.
I get for playing another character.
No, playing the same character. Josh. It's not another character, it's the same.
No, Stonk has never been in a campaign.
Nope. He's
Oh.
only been in one-shots.
Oh!
and that's why we know how he dies.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that
Yeah.
all of the one-shots are now in Lauren's universe in canon because of Stonk being in this?
In your dreams, yes.
Oh, okay.
No, wasn't
This
the
is a
Jurassic Park
new-
one
this is a
really
new
just
character,
a fever
yeah.
dream.
It was.
You found some like shrooms in the woods and just you had a whole nother life for a few days.
Woo. Oh wow! I was a king.
I like that feeling.
I want to be a king!
I want to be like you.
You all see right now that Edmund is actually he's trying to snap out of the drunkenness, but you can only do that so much. And Eric, and he's trying to answer, like, writing a response to the letter he was given.
It's quite possible that the snow slowed the bleeding.
I'm gonna be so long.
Oh
Yeah.
God, no!
Well, enjoy the night.
Big fluffy cat man, please help me.
He's just like, these fools will die.
You see Eric turn to him. Yeah, he's a bit of a dumbass. If I pay you, will you make sure they don't die? Both of you.
Yes.
Can you fight?
Yes.
The whimper.
Do you want to roll deception or persuasion? Are you trying to persuade?
He's gonna pull out his clothes like, yeah.
That's a strength weapon, you know.
Shillelagh.
But if Shillelagh's cast, it's a
No.
1d8 plus.
No, Shillelagh doesn't work on you on that.
Nicholas are wooden.
It has to be
Yeah,
club.
they're
It
like
has,
a
it has to be.
I thought it was just wooden weapons.
No.
According to the wording, it has to be a club or a staff.
Oh, I thought it. Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Can't be
because
metal.
It describes it
I don't.
as
You
being
didn't
wooden.
take Shillelagh, did
No.
you? Yeah.
No, the station.
Mhm.
Oh god.
I will go to the woman
Okay.
and I will ask her to watch over my basket. I'll peek the lid.
She thinks you're weird, but kind of goes.
I show her the contents.
Oh, okay.
She's risking.
She looks at you, looks back down, looks at you again.
Could you keep muffins safe too, please? Just don't beat muffins. Keep them up.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I insight to women to make sure my charge will be taken care of.
She, yeah, okay. You can roll.
10.
She's focused on caring about someone else right now, but she'll do her best.
Well,
Excuse me, big cat thing. What is your name?
Kettle.
I'm Simulacrum.
Pleasure.
Could you maybe, perhaps, lend me a piggyback ride?
I just sort of grab him by the snout. Snoot.
I don't think that's very nice. He needs to breathe. Put him down.
I set him down.
Oh, okay, not from there.
I just put him on his shoulder.
Sounds good. All right.
I do pick you up by the snoot to put you on the shoulder.
I see.
What's that?
Can I get a ride on the shoulder, please?
Did you say what you mean?
There's only like a foot or two of snow. You guys are okay.
Oh, okay.
There is a path. There's a reason why I put a
It's
path.
roughly
A foot or two
kobold
of
high.
snow is still.
It's just a foot or two
Well,
of snow,
but
not
also-
counting the path.
Goliath is faster than I am by 5 feet, so just slowly lagging
I'm
behind.
also faster than you.
Well, if you guys are dashing, you have disadvantage on perception. So if you're hunting, you probably won't be dashing.
You're fast. How do you have 30 feet of movement?
All fours.
Oh.
It just says 30 feet, so I don't know.
I think it's just like, oh, you want me to go fast? Oh, and this
It's
launches
probably because
themselves.
they're draconic, so dinosaur-esque, and
Yeah.
their gait is probably a lot smaller.
Mm-hmm. Long legs,
I have no idea what the name was.
short body, small.
Small.
It's basically scaled down T-Rex.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're with me?
Yeah. It's the only the two
So
of us.
you two are together, and now
You're
you two are
brave to
together.
come with me, little man. What's your name?
And now, Slanei.
Slanei. Interesting.
Slanei, Stonk,
Simulacrum.
What's your name?
Stonkcaller.
Twice or.
What an interesting name.
Yes. Well, I got it from my parents before they died.
Oh.
First time.
The second time.
Didn't say anything about a second time.
Who are you to assume? That's rude.
Oh, I was making the joke.
I know. I'm joking.
All our internet fans are gonna be so confused.
Yeah, who's Stonk?
And why do we
Not
want to
really.
A
hurt you?
brief history.
Oh yeah, I
lesson
think this
for
is
you.
necessary.
All right, brief history lesson for all of our viewers here. Stonkcaller,
Oh,
twice
that's fun.
orphaned, was a level, what was it? Samurai?
Like 12.
12 or something that I first created
Now
in
would be
like
time
an
to go
hour for a one shot.
Meme shot.
A meme shot based
Within
around
Jurassic Park,
Park.
Yeah.
Stonk
No damage.
became legendary when he one-rounded a Tyrannosaurus Rex and then proceeded to beat the living shit out of everything he could find. His character traits, which have carried over every iteration of him, which there have been many, is basically along the lines of, I am opposed to all tyrannical leaders, but I also believe I could be the best tyrannical leader. And he best exemplified that in the second time Stunk popped up, when he was the king of a land that he killed the king and everyone in the castle, and then just lorded over it, and in that one shot, the party had to kill Stunk.
And his pets.
And his pet. But then Stonk killed Tyler's character during that one. I think that was the very first time.
I rolled the exact same character as you, but
Yeah.
weaker.
After that, it became a running joke to kill Tyler's character.
It has been.
In
Yes.
one shots, in one shots.
In one shot, yes.
If Mikkel dies, Stonk's coming with them. That's a promise.
No. Let's see, where else? Stonk was going to be the final boss in one of the other one-shots, however, we only got through half of it. So, the final boss just never popped up. Very sad.
He also died.
Oh, and yes, and then he died again as the host of a murder mystery party.
He came back as a ghost.
And then he came back as a ghost during that entire ordeal. It was
beautiful.
That was an experience. But yeah, and there have been other times where I was almost brought back Stonk for a one-shot, but then it got canceled or something else.
Or you decided to play, what was the...
Olamont.
Olamont, yeah. Oh god, Olamont was fun too.
Yeah. Wild magic sorcerers.
Yeah.
I still need to do it. Anyways,
continuing on, that's Stonk. He's here now, in an actual campaign, not a one-shot.
everyone should be afraid.
Yes.
He's going to...
He has resistance to all damage, except psychic, which is unfortunate.
For now.
For now.
You should have been a Kalishtar.
That's not what Stonk does. Stonk is always a Goliath.
Well, but see, if you're a Kalishtar barbarian, you're immune to all damage.
Specifically, a certain type, right?
Yeah. Specifically a certain type of barbarian.
Because normally they only have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, stuff like that. Well, we'll find out.
Berserker.
So, you two are together, have just introduced each other to
Yes.
each other.
I'm not that brave. I caused a lot of confusion back there trying to fix that now.
What did you confuse people with?
I saved the man's life.
Well, we all did. We all played a part there.
About 60 feet away.
Connecting the dots. The dial tone.
Oh, that was you!
Yes.
Oh. How did you apply the bandage from so far away?
I told my god that I needed the bandage applied very quickly, and it happened.
What god?
Very trickster.
You know how to say it?
Illumis?
Elumes.
Illumis.
Ah, well that's fine then.
You have absolutely no fucking idea who that is.
Well, it's not one of the ones I hate, so you're all good for me. And yeah, if you can apply bandages from a long ways away, that would be definitely helpful in this fight.
Yeah.
So, you
I
know how
was-
to trekking out there.
Real quickly,
Or is it
I will
just
say
another bear?
roll deception overall, see if he picks up on a weird vibe. Roll insight.
Nat 20.
Never mind.
Or you can
just
also
roll
do the
in.
next one. It's
I don't think you can
theoretically
beat that.
possible. We just have to do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
No, insight is wisdom.
Yeah, it's still -1.
What? I thought you had...
17 minus 1.
Damn, 16.
You don't have 2 negatives.
No, I just have a negative in wisdom.
I thought it was intelligence.
No.
Oh,
I
did you
I
put
have a
wisdom?
Flat in intelligence.
Oh, got it. I mixed that up and I had the other way around.
It really doesn't matter. It's either
That
a
means
plus
we
0
have 3
minus
wisdom
1.
dumps.
Oh, well. It would have been either a wisdom dump or a
It's
flat
okay.
roll.
I
nothing
more
happens.
than make up for the wisdom as long as no
No,
one...
it's fine. We've got 2 wisdoms,
I'm
so
the
we got...
charisma boy, alright?
I have a +2 to my charisma, but no
I'm
proficiency.
the charisma.
the charisma will join us later.
0 to
We're
charisma.
also...
Okay.
Are you a strength chef as well?
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think it want to drink it. It'll do well.
My highest one's
Lauren,
Yeah.
looking back on it, I don't think I could have picked both of them
Oh
up.
my god!
I have a 7 strength. I don't know if I could have picked them up if I was dragging them.
I'll say you worked real hard on it and
Okay.
you were a little exhausted.
Okay.
Take 1 point of exhaustion.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
We've only just begun. Need grinder DMs be like, take another point
I don't
of
think I know
exhaustion.
your background. Could you tell me your background and could you message it to
You
me?
also are sitting on cold metal, so that's fine.
Oh, I know, but I'm probably holding on to
I
like.
didn't. I
Your
will tell you the one I
face
meant to go for.
Like cheek pouches.
You cool yourself every day.
No.
He's not responding.
Do that now. Well, so we're gonna move from you two to you two.
I will tell you which one I'm planning on going just because it kind of makes
Got it.
sense. You.
What are your people
Mhm.
called?
Did you say the language or the race was called different?
The lane. Well, they're called the same thing, I think. What lane? Wait, what are we talking about?
Race.
Oh. It's just
No,
a
I closed all of my traps.
You're known
Yeah,
as
that's fine.
Dex.
Okay. Then
Okay, you all look
I was about to type
like
my
this.
justification for it, and then
So you start out with 10 gold, correct? Let me know. I'll put in 10 for now.
It's difficult to maintain
I'll
if
just
you
pull
ever
this
go
up
into
because
the
it's
wilderness.
faster.
though.
Takes discipline.
There are no
15.
Tabaksi where I'm from, just small people.
And where are you from, Small Wolf?
Not a wolf, but thank you for the compliment.
He's just basing it on a nose.
Not a wolf.
There's no
Yes.
lizards.
This is the south where the dwarves live.
You have very little grasp of what's south from where you are, so that means nothing to you.
No one's from the south except you.
You could say literally anything.
Yeah.
We'd all be like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Every person has a goblin servant. Like, okay.
My
Sounds
god.
like slavery, but okay.
We have 3 wisdom dumps.
I got
Amazing.
wisdom.
We have
3 9s.
and I have an 18, and you have
In what?
wisdom.
I think I'm fine. What are the politics of this land?
Uninteresting.
Oh wait, no, I want the different one. Oh,
Okay, can we do 1 at a time? Can you show me?
Petty human squabbles.
Not again.
Okay.
Oh, God, I know. It gets boring after a while, though.
Not again.
It just made
Need
sense.
discipline.
That's why I'm here, to show them that socialism is the better way to go.
I mean, honestly, Mikkel might be down for that.
Simulacrum.
Wait until you have the kobold of Karl Marx to come.
The wind is starting to pick up a little bit.
Oh, God!
I'm tracking them. It's probably not hard because he's probably.
Yeah, I'm very concerned that none of you looked for owlbear tracks.
Well, we only just left. We're just gonna get there eventually.
Yeah.
No, I mean, when you found him, none of you looked for tracks.
Oh yeah, no.
That's okay. Alright,
It
so,
was a dead man.
are you guys
Almost
going to
dead man.
begin looking now?
Yes.
Okay. So I will say both groups, so one of you two has to.
I'm tracking him.
I will try to track her.
Are you going to track on your own, or are you going to help?
I can
Is
help.
that
Okay.
a survival check?
Survival.
I have a
You
plus
probably are
1.
better at it, but I would
+3.
assume I'm better at it.
I have a
Sorry, I'm editing the character sheet right
Isn't
now.
that
I
wisdom?
see yours.
Shouldn't you have more?
Better.
And I have
For
a 16
what?
in wisdom.
Survival.
Survival also
Mine's
plus
absolutely
3 for
better.
me.
Mine's a
Okay.
+4 base.
You would have to
Do
have
I-
a negative.
So you guys can each roll once.
Did
And
I
just,
do me to roll
not
for you?
roll
Yes.
that
So
good?
it's advantage.
Do you want to
You
roll
can
both?
go.
no, it's the race you picked didn't
Well-
give you any, only gave you plus to dex.
I'm glad
So-
I had advantage.
Okay.
I rolled 2 plus 3 is 5. Advantage 7 plus 3 is a 30-10.
I should have rolled.
I mean, I'm
What was
tracking
I thinking
him.
having Tyler roll for
You
us?
also have a higher wisdom.
No, he doesn't have the same survival score.
I don't
Because he
understand.
has proficiency.
Oh.
You
no.
do not.
I rolled a 12 and a 14,
12, 14?
so I got an 18.
So I will say that you might be able to see the fresher tracks of them, but no owlbear.
I'm just tracking him.
Okay. So looking around for the tracks, unfortunately, it takes you a while to find them because no dark vision. So I will say that has to take longer for you.
Yeah.
But
Two blind
do-
men walk out with no torches.
you do get close to them. They do not know you're approaching because.
I have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, do you?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I'm in heavy armor.
I would probably say that Slanei picks up on it. Stonk does not. What's your passive perception, by the way?
I'm also
9.
imagining that
No,
you're
wait,
talking to
sorry,
me this
11.
whole
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
So there's a squeaky kobold voice.
In the distance, you hear it. You don't love me anymore.
You find the tracks.
Yeah, they're kind of disappearing, but they're right there.
Yeah, the snow is kind of blowing over them right now, but you were able to pick up what looks to be a large paw of an owlbear.
I would want to follow it quickly before the snow covers the rest.
That possibly bigger than the raccoon.
A lot of things are bigger than that raccoon.
You hear the other two approach you, Slanei.
I nevertheless so said that.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Hello.
Huh?
They're coming. He's his shrill voice picks up over the wind.
Yeah, I can hear it now.
I can hear you, fucker.
Wow.
His voice is coming from high up, which, if you don't look, it's probably weird.
Surprised you're coming.
Have to make sure to treat respect,
Oh, of course.
unlike my people in the south.
I'll treat them very much with respect.
Respect is my middle name.
You guys are fucking idiots. Okay, you hear a howl. It sees you first. You
Whoops.
We were getting there.
guys are talking out loud during a hunt.
Notice how Mikkel's not saying shit?
I don't know how hunting works. I'm not
I don't
Ilva.
know how hunting works.
So, feel free to
just
remove this
excited
area and we
to hang
can
out
just
with
do this.
people.
So please, put yourself on the maps.
I'm not Ilva. I don't know how hunting works.
You want me to wipe or left over?
Just left.
I'm gonna make some. Can someone draw some trees? I'll get.
Did you want us to erase the other markings that you put on there?
Yeah, go ahead, erase that, and then someone can make some circles for trees.
Wait, didn't you print trees?
No, they're terrible. So I threw them away.
You can also use columns and stuff to indicate.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna work on doing more environment stuff after I print out everyone's minis for this one.
I'm sorry, the trees are covered in snow right now. Why are you using a bright green?
Eat my ass, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so everyone, while they're drawing it, please situate yourself on the map. Like where you be? You probably are all over here because I'm gonna have an approach one.
So if we're tracking, then we'd be behind them.
Right.
That's roughly what I'm guessing it is. Like, y'all are still a little bit behind us, but not terribly far.
Okay, so as you all are situated,
It's very convenient how there's no trees in the way.
because you guys were actively tracking it, it does not get surprise on you, but you do kind of hear, you do hear it begin to approach with a very familiar kind of screechy hoot.
To be fair, Mikkel genuinely thought that they were a couple days away.
Yeah.
So he wasn't being sneaky yet.
That's fair. Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Roll
Let's go.
initiative.
I rolled.
It's almost like I only told one person that I did this.
So I already rolled, so that, I have a 13.
I think I'm going first.
Okay.
I got a 19.
19, so can someone write down initiative?
Anyone got 20 to 25?
I haven't played
I'm
for
rolling
more than
dice.
years.
What did you all get? You?
10.
10?
6.
6.
Yeah, I need to make sure of one thing. I don't see.
I thought you did roll. Okay.
No,
What, you rolled a 19?
I rolled a 19.
Okay, so if you get anything above a 13, the owlbear rolled a 13.
So I'm waiting for him to...
Honestly, it would kind of make sense. Your character saw it first, so you
Yeah.
react first.
I was just trying to figure out, do barbs get...
I'm not going to force anyone with dark vision to
I
make
don't think they
disadvantage
did it
on
quite
attacks.
yet.
It's still
yeah,
dim, you can
later
see
on.
it.
Okay.
And you have to be raging for it.
Oh, 17.
So 17.
Okay, so yeah, so you go after them.
Yes.
Okay, let's begin.
19s.
I'm excited.
19, and then 13 was owlbear.
13 was owlbear.
Oh, named me fuck you?
For naming yourself Stonkcaller twice orphaned again.
It's not twice or
Oh, it's just Stonkcaller. Well, nevertheless.
He
fuck
hasn't
you, Josh.
introduced himself fully.
I haven't fully
And then me.
What'd you get?
10.
Stop assuming that I'm gonna play Stonkcaller twice.
Raccoon, and then you got
A 6.
6.
It's not like they're right.
It's not like
Fluffy.
Okay. Okay, so to begin, what are you going to do first?
Oh god, I didn't think I'd make it this far.
Slate, what are you gonna do?
It is currently does have cover behind the tree, however, you do know it is there.
Gonna move here. Then I can take out my crossbow and fire.
Okay, let's go.
I go pew pew.
Pew pew.
So figuring out how my pew pew works.
Is it difficult snow terrain?
For you. Unless you decide to do something. Unless you decide to ride. Okay. Let's go.
Do I lose
I don't
speed?
think.
No. It's
I
a
don't think an
kobold.
11's gonna hit.
You're strong. No, it does not, unfortunately.
Oh, well,
That's your turn.
that's fun. I'm gonna just,
Turns at level 3.
you just gonna hide under the tree now and just cower.
Okay.
Still in full
Nah,
sight.
it's
Still in full sight because
still in full
you
sight.
can't take an action to hide, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you will attempt to take cover. Nope, that's a rogue thing.
He's just trying to use natural cover.
Yeah.
It's not
Natural
gonna
cover.
work.
No, not that. I think this is
Really close.
You can wait for it to get closer to you.
Wait.
How dead would he have been if I just said no? I'm gonna wait for the hunt to start tomorrow.
That would be counterproductive, and they'd fight an owlbear alone. So,
That's why I didn't do that.
Yeah.
But had he reasonably
an
said,
action?
I'm gonna wait.
Does it say as a bonus action?
It doesn't say anything. It just says you can attempt to hide.
Alright.
I think that's full action.
that is a full action.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to bonus action Rage. And I'm going to pull out my halberd. And I'm going to hold my action and, like, just kind of, come and get me! I'm going to hold my action. And I'm going to swing when it enters my
Roll an
range.
intimidation check to see if you piss it off.
Hells yeah.
Oh, I get advantage in intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
No, for, Goliath. Isn't it Goliath? You get proficiency from being Goliath, and I think you get advantage from being barbarian.
What?
Maybe?
Oh, you took
Double
resistance.
check.
I don't know why I took that
Oh, my
cantrip
God.
for
What cantrip?
melee,
That'll be
but
under-
Took resistance.
That's weird. You can swap that out.
Where's King?
I just realized I took that. I'm like, that's wrong.
Yeah, you can swap that out.
Okay.
That spell doesn't exist.
Okay. I might swap it now.
Yeah, you can do that now. Just let me know what you take.
I'm probably just gonna take thaumaturgy.
Got
It's just a useful,
usually
Cast subtle.
subtle thaumaturgy.
I mean, I could, and that sounds like a lot
No,
of fun.
I don't get advantage anywhere. So it's just
Okay.
intimidation.
I get the advantage.
Because.
I have frost room.
Oh, not great. 9.
All right.
My best.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Owlbear.
It, with a 9, it kind of looks at you funny.
I'm the only one
I
that
will.
can see
Or get to.
or get to.
That's the more important part.
Yeah, okay. So it probably will then.
Yes. All right.
So you feel you prod her. As it doesn't care about you, it just... You're the only one around. It
Yeah,
also takes time looking
Also-
around.
I get to bonk it.
Also, it looks like I can't.
because it came into your... What?
Into
Yeah,
my
because you
range.
held. Yeah, because you held your action. Got it.
All right.
Ooh,
Reckless. Reckless
No.
attack.
Okay,
okay.
feel
There
free.
are features
Yeah.
that allow you to now. But
Oh wow, that's unfortunate.
This owlbear is gonna beat the shit out of you, isn't it?
Yeah, I cannot wait.
He's raging at least.
Yeah, I'm raging.
You're resistant.
And you have no reaction now.
Oh well, that's fine.
Barbarians don't get many.
Strength check. Oh, and saving throws. Okay. So that's a 12.
12 does not hit. I am sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, so it is going
it
to
has
do.
advantage against
It
me.
does. It has advantage against you and has 2 attacks. For the first attack, that is that's going to be a
Big boy number.
25.
Yep.
Second one is going to be a 7. Oh, that's a 17 because it's a plus 7. Sorry, I rolled a 10. Okay, so they both hit. 1, 2. So for the first one, which is the beak attack, is a 13 piercing damage.
6.
No, 6. And for the second one, which is the claw attack, which is the one that hurts. Oh dear, that is a 16. Bring down to 8.
Hey, look.
Okay.
fat half.
Okay.
God damn. That would have killed me.
It probably would.
How much damage did you take?
Only like 14.
Yeah, but the double because he was resistant to it. But okay, up next.
All right, raccoon.
Let's go.
You're on my shoulder. I can't move.
I'm going to guidance Fluffy.
Mhm.
Say, "Go, Mikkel, we have to help them, but we also have to stop him."
I listened to half of that.
Oh no. Okay.
Which half did you listen to is the question.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
I will use feline agility to double my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45, 50.
So you can do that with someone on your back.
If he's 30 pounds,
I don't think I go over his encumbrance.
I will agree to it because you didn't take a movement action. If you were to abuse it by taking 2 movement actions, then I would say no. But if you stay on someone's back, I will allow you to
Well, there
piggyback.
would be no reason for me to move anyway.
Yeah.
I'm your mount.
Okay.
No.
Oh, I should go cavalier.
You should have moved the mounted combatant feat.
Alright, so that's my movement.
What the ouchies you gonna pull?
I'm going to pull out my 2 axes and
2 axes.
attack twice.
With your 2 axes?
They're light weapons.
Oh yeah, that works.
Let's watch me roll 2 2s.
Yeah.
Ooh.
16 and 18.
They both
plus
do.
5.
They both hit.
Does a 23 hit?
No.
Okay.
Oh my
2
God.
6s.
Wow.
Plus 3, so that's 2 9. That's 18 damage.
Oh shit.
Wait, there's more. You don't know if it's bonus section or not.
This is the first time it has taken damage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just making. I'm like, that doesn't sound right, but no, you both just.
It does
moved.
not say this takes a bonus action, so I will use my fire room.
Okay.
When you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can evoke the rune to summon fiery shackles. It takes 2d6 extra fire damage, and it must make a strength save or be restrained.
Okay, for strength save,
nine.
that's a 3.
9 more damage.
Okay, so 9 more damage.
It's restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Every start time, it takes more fire damage.
Okay, it is restrained. To explain what they see.
They see as this cat, who slow has been like hulking, just dashes, runs up, pulls out 2 axes. One of them catches on fire. It cuts the owlbear. It's not growing. It cuts the owlbear, and fiery light comes out of the rune on the axe, and just spews fire magic all over and wraps around the bear.
Is that 2-weapon fighting?
Yep.
That you did? That's a bonus action.
The runes are not a bonus action.
They're just a thing you
They're
can
part of
do.
your action.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
I know.
That's
It's like
busted as hell.
I thought it must have been a bonus action, but it does not say anywhere in
I
there.
think that's what originally I wanted.
It's once per short rest.
Yeah, that's still busted as hell. Like,
If you do 1 combat a day, yeah. The
Yeah.
second I throw you something on after that, though.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's over.
That's my one thing. I can only do it to him.
Okay, so the owlbear just kind of howls in a strange, confused and very angry state.
How's he feeling?
He's not feeling good, but I
He
will
took
say,
9 fire damage.
that anybody who's paying attention, which probably would be you, there's something off about this one.
27.
In a bad vibes.
Bad.
Bad vibes.
87 damage.
And he'll take damage every turn until he saves.
On the app, it's
You think it'd be like a fire D6?
Yeah.
I think you have to do it on the
We might talk about that.
'Cause that seems like a
video.
little wild.
I'll let you play as written for now. If it's a problem, we'll talk about it, okay?
It's official.
Yeah, it's official.
This
So
is
it must
so-
be balanced.
It's so.
Yeah, you say that like Carnage is
it's-
balanced.
It's your turn.
How do you say your weapon?
Half HP.
Fucking fuck.
Are you
I hate
okay?
having to flip through the spells and to think.
Have you tried just pressing this?
Yeah, no, I normally do, but I've just been flipping through it like too lazy right now, dude.
Lazy
Healing
to
word
make
is a
it easier.
bonus action, right?
Yep.
What is?
Healing word.
Healing word,
Healing
yes.
Alright, you're gonna be healed 4.
Woo!
Oh.
1 plus wisdom.
Well, so you're healed for 5 points?
Magically.
No, you feel the band-aids apply.
Oh, that was a strange sensation.
And I am within... Oh wait, no, I'm within range of my light crossbow.
You said that maybe it sounded like you took pleasure from the healing.
He did.
I mean,
He probably did.
Probably did.
It's
Does a
okay.
17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Woo!
There we go.
8 points of piercing damage.
All right, sweet.
I need to figure out how to mark that I've used 2 crossbow bolts now.
It's basically you go in your inventory and you just.
delete an arrow.
While you're
But
doing
the
that,
app is
The app isn't letting me do it.
Oh,
Is the
okay.
problem.
just write
I'm
down
gonna keep
somewhere.
track of
So, is that your turn?
my arrows. Might not be accurate.
That's fine. It's fine. I will not be super strict about arrows
Okay.
unless you start not
50.
buying them. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Is that your turn?
Yee.
Alright. I'm gonna stay in melee and I'm gonna go for another hit.
He is restrained.
May I make a recommendation?
Mhm.
You have a weapon that has reach.
I
You
know.
don't have to be within melee of it.
Yeah, but if I leave its melee range, it gets an
Yeah,
opportunity.
just in the future.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I tried to do
Does-
reach, but even then I was still
Does
just
restrain-
barely
He was
out of the
charging
woods.
you
Does
anyway.
restrained,
Yeah.
make it have advantage?
On what?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't
I can
remember
check.
what restrained does.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh,
And
okay.
the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Wait, does
Nice.
that mean that I had advantage on
Yeah,
my
you
attack?
would have had that.
I
Just
don't
let's
need to
just
be
see if you crit.
reckless.
That's all I cared about is if I... No, okay.
I don't need to be reckless. Cool.
Because if I crit on it, it'd be...
Natural 20.
Whoa!
Alright.
But we don't have a Vorpal Blade.
Yeah,
Or Vorpal Halberd.
that would be fucking terrifying.
That would do reach and the vorpal.
Yeah.
Imagine being executed from a
Yes.
distance.
Served on a
Carnage
platter.
is Vorpal short sword.
Alright.
That's why you always have to be a Vorpal dagger, so you can't
Oh, right.
behead
That's
people.
doubled, so 12, and those aren't doubled, so that's 6. So 18 points.
Did you roll max? Or would you roll?
No.
Oh no.
D10. So
D10. So how much damage?
It's 18.
18. Oof, real close.
Real close to
Yeah.
dead? Wow. Alright, let's see if it can hit me and kill me. And no, it can't. Let's
Is it the start of its turn?
Yes, it is.
He takes 4 fire damage.
So like 2 HP.
Don't worry, the raccoon will get him.
And he is restrained.
Yeah, so he has disadvantage.
Wait, hold on. Let me look it up. At the end of the turn, it can roll a save.
Okay. So I'll let it save first. Wait, is that its whole turn?
At the end of the turn.
Oh, at the end of the turn.
But
Okay.
it didn't say anything about how you can actually do it.
Yeah, okay. So it has to be at the end of the turn, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it still will have disadvantage on its attacks against you because it noticed you did that. So that's with disadvantage. Ooh, you're lucky because that's a nat 20 and a 2. So for the first attack does not hit. Second attack is a nat 20 and a 19. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, that might hit.
Okay. Unfortunately, it was the claws that hit because that's the second one. So I rolled 2 nat 20s. Damn, with the disadvantage, you're very lucky you did that. Okay, that's not terrible. 11 slashing damage.
Ow. I don't think it likes me.
No.
No.
It is burning
How much
alive
did
right
you
now.
use?
11.
Oh, that's not bad.
There's only one way I have an okay chance of actually doing damage to it.
Infestation?
No, because that's a con save.
Oh, is it?
This is a con save too, because they have to do.
Okay.
It does get to make its save.
Okay.
As if that matters.
15 plus 5.
That'll do it.
Okay.
It's no longer restrained.
Oh, raccoon, your turn.
Moonbeam.
That hits every... Oh, I guess if you
It's a 5 foot square.
5 foot square. All right, go
Is
ahead
it?
and moonbeam.
It's tiny.
So it's a con save?
It's a con
for messing
save.
with a single
He
werewolf.
still takes half, so as long as I roll something.
Oh, that's cocked. Okay. So that is a
Roll a 1.
man, this I
2.
Oh.
And
Oh. Okay. I couldn't tell if that was a 3 or an 8. It was a 3. So it did not.
Failed.
It failed.
Oh, okay. It's still
Okay,
full
it takes
damage.
Full 3 points of damage.
Yay!
That's why-
Wait, you said 3?
Does it have 4?
I will let you have it.
Oh.
You can have it. I am sorry. I am not. You guys have had it for 4 turns in a row in the single digits. All right, I will say with the moonbeam,
No, we haven't.
as the moonbeam extinguishes the fires,
Two.
that's what kills
It was
it.
its turn for one of them.
Yeah, it was its turn.
It was
Well, I'm
single
talking.
digits.
I'm talking about for your guys before it was a full round up to you. It was in single digits for 3 people's turns.
No, it wasn't, because I crit it.
Yes, and
then
put it
was-
into the single digits.
Yeah, and then it was its turn,
Yes.
and then it was Raccoon's, and then he killed it.
No. Well, you got a hit on it
No,
before
that
that.
was earlier. That was way earlier. He's
I
first
s-
on the initiative.
Yeah. So he got it. Then
I got 18.
It's been in
Single digits
for
no
one-
matter how you
for
put
one
it.
turn.
wait.
It's been in the single digits for one
You
turn.
put it in single digits with your.
It was the start of its turn and everything.
It was the start of its turn. That's why I was thinking that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, with fire.
Yeah, got it.
That's why we were confused.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, the owlbear is extinguished.
Yeah. See? Easy. I'm gonna go up and poke it with the halberd.
I will use my axe to slap away your halberd. No disrespecting animals here.
Now that we have killed it, we must make use of it.
I will butcher the bear.
Time for food.
It is dark out now, so it would not be the safest to do it out in the open without someone keeping watch. So one of you guys,
I'll
recommend
just
should
take
take
it to the village. I'm gonna reach
Can
down and
I-
start.
I don't. Can you carry a
Count as
owlbear?
one size larger for our encumbrance, and also have 18 strength.
What's your carrying capacity?
I will, if it
No.
seems like it's reasonable to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, who's really injured?
I've taken like
I think my carrying capacity
a
should
third of
be
my health.
well enough. How much does it weigh?
I'm looking it up.
1,000 probably.
Currently unencumbered.
I mean, it's
I
like a
can't
bear,
find
but bigger.
How much I
You get 8 points of health back.
They weigh up to 1,500 pounds.
Wow! How big does this
Oh.
one?
You also get.
How much do I get back?
I see. Hold on. I miscalculated.
But how much does
Okay,
this
you
one weigh?
get 4 HP back.
Oh, that's
You
one
get-
for
you
8
get
feet.
110.
I explained this one as 10 feet. So it's even more than that.
Oh. Wow, I wish I could just find the carrying capacity on D&D Beyond. Apparently
There's
that's not
you have to look it up. It's in place.
No,
It's an
it should.
equipment.
No, it's you can see it.
Not for me.
Oh, you know what? It says weight carried. It doesn't say carrying capacity.
Yeah.
And
It does say unencumbered.
I think it's 4 times your strength score for
Strength
dragon.
score
It's
multiplied
your
by
strength
15.
Yeah.
And what's with dragon? Because we're not carrying this bear, we're dragging.
It's
Yeah.
double that, I think.
So times 30.
Okay. So 30 times 18. I don't think it's going to be enough.
And then what does your large do?
I think it just says count as one size larger when determining.
I think there's more than that.
Yeah, it does more. That's for
When you
standard.
turn-
He's actually the only one who can
carrying
technically
capacity,
carry
the
it.
weight
He's the only one who can
dragon.
do anything with it because it is a large creature. So you would be able to help if it were medium sized, but he's actually the only one capable of moving it because you can carry things that are
All it
large.
says is you count as one size
No,
larger
he's not
when
carrying
determining
things
your
larger.
carrying
He
capacity.
counts as large.
He counts as larger.
Weight you can push, drag, or lift.
Yeah.
So
So.
total? What would we say? 30 times 18?
Mm-hmm.
So 540, so like half of what
Yeah.
it
No.
is.
Man,
Not
we
even
can't do
close.
this.
Oh, unfortunate.
So-
We'll just cut it in half. And take half the body back.
Those
No.
torches. You need them.
How far away are you from town?
Probably 30
Did
minutes.
you just fucking lie?
I'll say the journey from Ursa's place to there was maybe an hour at most.
I had a 350.
So you were...
I have torches.
So you by the way, Ursa's place from the Baldenkirk place you were just at is an hour and 30 minutes. It took you an hour to meet the party out to where they found Edmund, maybe 15 minutes or so away, but you guys are 30 minutes away right now. And it's getting dark, very dark.
I think we may want to go see Ursa about this.
We must return to the bar.
Who's Yrsa again?
She's the Archdruid.
Right. And that is...
Archdruid.
What is it?
There are more than one Archdruid, so she's not the, but if that's what you want to call her.
Local.
Yeah, the local Archdruid.
She's a very powerful druid.
What's a druid?
Oh my god. Oh wow. We deal with nature and politics.
Show him what a druid is.
Oh yeah, I'm going to wild shape into a turkey.
On my
raccoon.
shoulder.
Which is basically a raccoon.
Yes.
I will, out of just raw panic, backhand.
Now that's a raccoon.
Backhand the
Okay, I'll say do an unarmed attack, but it won't do damage. But that's just 2 hit. So what's your AC? 15.
15 plus that.
So it does successfully bat you.
You get whacked the fuck off me.
Can I try and recover one of my bolts?
Yeah,
How much HP do you have as
I'll
a
say you're
raccoon?
able to get them.
Both of them?
You're able to recover the one that hit the owlbear.
That's all that matters.
So it's just one.
I think like
My D&D Beyond bolts are going to be wrong.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
Four.
A fighter backhand's not pleasant.
2. Yo,
What? You
shit's
didn't do the
fire,
damage,
2
right?
HP.
You did. Well, I said you didn't have to do damage.
Yeah.
Did you?
Damage to the party.
I did psychic
People
damage.
fucking Radgar?
Wow.
No. I only said I was going to hit with my hand. Come on.
Not my
Not
weapon.
I was gonna do precisely enough to transform him, thus not harming him.
But still causing damage. Nevertheless.
Still hurting.
Mental damage, emotional damage,
You take the
raccoon damage.
stomp damage.
I'll say like at a panic response of it on your shoulder, it kind of bats you off, and you kind of go, and you just fall in the
Into the
snow,
snow.
and it's a soft landing.
Well, how would you best,
You
Like
just
to-
saw someone turn into an animal.
well, shit, yeah. I made a joke. I, smacked him on the back and said that was a raccoon. He's probably fallen into the snow now.
I did in fact fall into the snow.
I will say, after he smacks you into the snow, he, goes, oh, sorry about that. He, helps you back up.
Thank you.
Sometimes I just don't
Too
know my
heavy
own
of a
strength.
back
It's
pat.
okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's a raccoon. That's what it looks like.
Oh.
Good to
no-
new
no-
key
no
nods.
No scales on that one.
Oh. Smooth.
Other
Seen one of the
Tanuki
ones
and
with
the
scales.
northern wilds
Maybe?
of Japan.
No.
No, I think they usually in the South Japan.
Yeah. Just saying it looks like a raccoon.
I thought they were in Russia. Are they only in
No,
Japan?
they're not.
No idea. I don't think so.
They're not Russian.
Okay.
I think there's raccoons up there. I just don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in the yard.
So, do you guys plan on
I
what do you call it when you
Drag it.
carve
Kill it?
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 Carve it? Yeah, are you guys going to carve it now, or what do you guys plan on doing?
We could bury it in snow. Come back tomorrow.
Snow and preserve it.
As long as we make sure to not make it go to waste. Not if we cover it with snow, that would really hide the something other people.
Either way works for me. We can get a sled and bring it out tomorrow and carry it back.
I will not go steering.
I'm gonna kind of use my halberd to unpack the snow, I guess, and then kind of
Survival
Push it
check to see how well you
I will try and help.
Just kind of starts.
I will also try to help.
Your help means nothing. Yours does. Because you're a druid, you know how this shit works. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Stop it.
Should I, as the only hunter here, give him help?
Yeah, you could. I mean,
I hunted.
basically anybody but you, but Slanei can help.
Plus one. I have proficiency in it.
I try and help, and y'all have to push me out of the way.
Even the 2-foot kobold.
To you right now. Oh. Oh boy. Oh no.
Wow. I am not rolling good today. 6.
You see as Stonk just kind of like starts throwing snow on it?
Yeah, that's
There,
what I'm doing.
that's good. That's good. You see as like some of the feathers are sticking out.
I want to redo it, but technically I was a part of that assist, so I can't do it.
Stomp.
Mm-hmm.
Are feathers supposed to be showing?
Well, I don't know. I've never buried an owlbear.
I'm
Buried tons of bears. Boars.
going to D to new hero. that.
I think it looks quite fine. I mean, who's going to be eating an owlbear?
Every fucking carnivore in this forest.
There's more than us.
Yes.
Guests here.
Like
Yeah,
the
we are getting-
children.
Also, I will roll to see if any creatures have noticed our combat.
Okay.
Oh god,
That's not great.
I would also do that just because I can't help with
Perception check for everyone then.
Oh boy, I like perception.
That's a 9.
9, okay.
My perception is
Oh,
a
that's
plus
even
4.
worse than a 9.
That's an 8.
Oh
I
my
rolled
God.
a 2.
8, okay, good. So,
Oh,
none
wait,
of
I get a
you guys are not paying attention too much right now. You try to, but they're being a little
They're just-
annoying.
yeah.
You're too focused on how shittily this owlbear was buried. Meanwhile, you... Silence. You're safe for now.
There seems to be nothing around that.
That was the baby.
It was to be the mama is coming.
Oh god, the mama hadn't know the baby gone yet though.
30-foot owl bear.
You're
I'm
just
just
owlbear comes
saying.
and bitch slaps the party.
Roll
You
the
jumped the
characters.
tavern at that point.
I'm just saying that why would anyone want the feathers?
I would.
Why would you want the feathers?
Stone.
This?
We're gonna go slap the feather. Look, now there's you can see the skin.
And they make for great. Take the feather and start looking at it very closely. It'll make for great insulation.
I will get a couple feathers.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Do you guys want to attempt to, other than the feathers, try to claim any something to prove you killed it?
Cut off its head.
We could take a talon.
Ooh, yes.
Claw the entire hand.
Owlbear paw.
He's bigger than you are.
I'll take an owlbear paw.
Okay.
Oh god, please no.
I'll take a claw.
He's using it as a trophy.
I'm gonna take a claw.
It's gonna make complication for
With
us
what?
draining the blood.
Do you have any weapon that can do that? Because I know you have a crossbow. I don't know if you have a...
mace.
You...
You can.
No!
No.
You cannot use a mace to retrieve.
I'm gonna kind of shift the owlbear over, get its hand or its paw nice and
Yeah, you
flush
remove
with
your
snow.
shitty snow.
Give it a little nice base for it, and I take my halberd and bring it down.
Roll to attack.
Oh,
With advantage because it's...
reckless.
It already had advantage because it's lying on the ground.
Yeah, but I'm making sure it's
Okay.
going
Mikkel is
down.
very disapproving of this.
Can someone take this off? 'Cause I.
Alright, so 19.
19? Okay, you hit it and you get it clean off.
Woo!
Oh,
I will help
with
the
my
halflings.
7 strength.
I will help the halflings try to remove the claw.
You can't just pull its bone.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I know this, but Slanei doesn't. He's trying.
You two both are strength dumps, and
Yes,
so
I
I
will
will...
use one paw to just. No.
I take the paw and kind of wipe off the blood that's now spilling out from what remains of the
Oh,
ends
with
of it?
blood actually, if it's dead, would less blood
It
come out?
depends on how long it's
no.
been.
Yeah, so...
Blood should.
It won't be spurting because the
Yeah.
heart's not pumping.
Yeah, that's what
but
I was
all the
thinking.
blood in there will
We
pour
should.
out.
Oh, as someone was actually going to do before. We should have let the blood out before we buried it, because
Yeah.
it's
You
not.
guys just completely ruined
We completely ruined it.
I would do the proper procedure as a hunter.
Yeah.
We usually just kill it and then carry it home.
You're just like, oh, they have no idea what they're doing.
We all have entirely different perceptions on how to hunt. Mine is all strength-based, like fighting the creature man to man. Yours is the stealthy approach.
Yours
hunting
is not
as it
at
is
all.
meant to be. Yours.
No.
Shoot the owlbear.
He hunts at the tavern.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a different kind of hunting.
Well, like we all have different interpretations of what a hunt means. And that's why we fuck this up so horribly.
Origin for me.
What is it?
Just the paw.
Why do you need it? You have an entire paw.
I will go over and tell it to rest and do all the proper hunty things.
Okay, so you roll survival check because I'll let you redo that because they ruined it.
Beautiful paw.
I want to help him.
Oh.
Let
Okay,
me
now
roll,
you have a
maybe?
paw.
Thank you.
It's very Came off of the
Shit.
paw.
I already rolled one.
Damn it! That's a natural 20.
Hey!
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 You might be a little distracted at first, but with the help of ya buddy, I need a nickname. I can't do the full name.
Simmy.
Simulacrum?
Sim.
Just sim.
Simpson.
Sim.
Simula.
Sorry.
He's a nature simp.
Simp.
He is a nature simp.
Simulacrum. All right, so as you do successfully cover it up after all of that, you have a trophy as proof you had slain this monster. And what do you want to do?
Let's head back to the tavern.
All right,
Warm drinks all around.
We head back.
heading back. You safely are able to make it back without any more further disturbances, and are able to make it back inside of the tavern. Inside the tavern, still basically how you left it. The woman is looking after Edmund and the bar dude.
We didn't give him a name. We never talked
Yeah,
to him.
yeah. The bar dude is just kind of.
Wave.
He did wave.
He waved and he poured drinks.
And you see Erik just furiously writing on the table, but he does notice when you guys come in. You did it?
Oh yeah. I throw the paw onto the table.
Oh, wow. Okay, don't get that on the letter, please. And he just, pushes it away with his short
It's
sword.
too late. There's already blood on the letter.
I tried to wipe it off, to be fair.
He just
So
keeps
you
going.
smudged it more on the letter.
The blood will add pressure.
Urgency.
To the letter.
This letter finds you well, because it certainly hasn't found me well.
Mocha's coming to help.
So he looks at.
Yes, attached is the tongue.
How did it go?
Well, I would say that we found it, but if I'm being honest, it found us, and that did make things a lot easier. It's dead now.
Wasn't that far?
Did
20
you
minutes.
all fight it?
Yeah. They made for very well done fighters. I was quite impressed.
What's your intelligence score?
16.
Mine's a 10. It's about as average as you're gonna
You see
get.
Erik. You see Erik kind of look up at you guys and say.
So you probably don't even know what I said then. It's like,
He looks up at you guys for a second and goes. So, I have an idea.
Is he still super drunk?
He's snapping out of it
He's
because
sober.
someone almost fucking died. So,
Got it sober.
I'm gonna go check on my basket.
okay. Basket. You open the basket and someone's asleep.
hey, my temptation to just look.
So, Erik kind of gestures really excitedly for you all to sit down. Edmund at this time looks like he's doing better. He's sitting down, just kind of taking it in right now. Erik turns to you all. So, how would you say fighting an owlbear was difficult to you guys?
Depressing.
Easy.
Just like the matriarch.
Hey.
I'm not entirely sure what that is.
What's a matriarch? I only know of the
And if it
patriarch.
did, it would-
If it did, it would have killed me. But I can claim it didn't hit me once.
We have to strike hard, it does not fall easy.
You see, and he kind of picks up his letter for a second. I'm going somewhere. And, well, I kind of hate who I'm going to see. You know what would be the biggest fuck you, Stonk?
Tell me.
This band of misfits coming with me to the wedding.
I assume they're all humans.
They're not going to be happy that you guys are there, but if you're there under my protection, as my guards, no one will hurt you, and will piss everyone off.
Do I hear this?
Yeah. Why piss everyone off, or why do I want to?
Because they're all assholes. They
What
think
he
they know
said.
What's best?
Will pissing everyone off hurt my chances?
Scoring a date for the prom.
If you know what I want.
No, it will not. As a matter of fact,
It will help?
it will help.
Alright.
I can pay, of course.
Wow, you're already paying me.
Yeah, I know.
I was already coming along. What about you? You'll find fighters, even the small ones.
I look for pay.
I need to go find the Druidic circle.
Which one?
The lane of the lake white navy moon.
He thinks he thinks to himself for a second and says, I think that is north of here. It might be a little bit off of our pathway, but I will let us divert.
Then yes. As long as Muffin agrees.
Muffins currently have a cloth over his thing.
Well, I hope the Corvid
He's not
agrees.
saying no.
So that must mean yes.
He says no.
Lack
Well, I
of
guess I just
consent
want to
is
live
not
with you then.
consent.
He goes, I think this is just going to work out just fine. He kind of sits back and seems quite proud of this chaos he's going to bring.
Well, if we're all going to be traveling together, suppose we should make formal introductions. I am Stonk, as this one is.
Oh, so it's kind of like a little idea kind of thing going on. It's
A
like,
what?
It's like the dwarves when you drop stuns on their people.
Stunk.
He's processing that. He's still not quite sure.
Out of character, we get the joke in character
Yeah.
over everyone's head.
Can't tell me the insult. The roll inside.
I can't tell if I'm insulting.
He doesn't have enough insight to cast.
And Eric kind of lifts into Erik Toft.
Mikkel, what's your name?
Mikkel.
You named yourself after your species.
He ignores you.
Odd one
Does he
there.
know? Of course he
Do you do like a stage whisper when you say that?
I do not think he thinks of his head.
Oh.
Why bother?
He's a sex habit.
Whoa!
Wait a minute! Whoa.
I have a book about that.
Oh no,
How to go
not
with
another
it.
story.
I have a question. Does he bring copies of his books everywhere? He
He has
does.
the originals and he has a copy.
Canonically,
Why he's
his
encumbered.
character has many books.
This is why he has he's always encumbered.
The books.
The book's way too much for me to carry.
Oh
I
my
carry
god.
them anyway.
Once we get a bag of holding, it's just gonna be full of his
You
books.
want to fix the speed thing, like about kobolds being faster? Yeah, you're permanently encumbered, so your movement speed is cut in half. Okay, so
It wasn't 90 minutes from here to there. It's like a
So it's your turn to
20-minute jog.
introduce.
He just
Oh.
took too long because he was encumbered.
I'm Simulacrum from the Ionic of the Gods.
The what now?
The what?
gods?
The Ionic of the Gods.
Does that
Druidic
sound-
circle.
Which gods?
The gods.
Does that
Which
sound familiar?
ones?
The gods.
no, not to you.
I don't know, man. I just dream in the sleepy caves, and that about does me in.
Wow, doesn't sound like you are assholes. You're fine.
I think he's an addict.
As you see,
You would know all the things you could be addicted to.
I say I don't. Wait.
you
I'm
say
sorry.
shrooms.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
I do.
He
say
goes in the caves and dreams all day. That's shrooms.
Yeah, that is
True.
That is a
We
true.
all agree that's true.
That's true.
I've done it once or twice. It's
We all go in the cave sometimes. It happens.
Sometimes you just lick mushrooms.
One shot.
Oh god, that sounds
Usually
awful.
Timothy helps me find them, so it helps.
Timothy.
Right.
Perception check for Timothy.
He has been introduced to Yes, exactly.
It's
Oh,
okay.
God.
Yeah. He's not with you then.
And finally, we have.
Slanei.
How you spell that?
Slanei.
Seems a lot more complicated than it actually was.
This is wonderful. Drinks on me.
Praise the gods.
as he calls over at the barkeep, who pours everyone another drink this time, and he says, "So," and he lifts up his thing a little bit. Here's what we're gonna be doing, and he puts he holds it up to cheer. He actually puts it down again and brings out the letter. So, the king is apparently getting married. Now, if we are going to go to the capital, I want to make it very clear. Any talk we have that they don't like could get us in a lot of trouble. So, while I am a safe person to talk to about those things, don't bring it up once we pick up my friend, okay?
Of course.
Our first stop is in Galethorpe, and he kind of pulls out a little map, and I will show you guys this later, and points to Galethorpe. We go there, and we pick up my friend. Any sign of disagreement with... I don't like talking to him about politics. He's my friend, and I owe him my life. But he's friends with the king. And I'd prefer us not to make that relationship any more tense than it already is, okay?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
You just see narrowed eyes at the name of the king, or just the title being mentioned.
King.
Human politics are unimportant.
I did text you what Timothy was, just...
I know, I responded. So I'm gonna put this in info treasury. This is at least the first picture of the map. I still need stuff from the dwarves about you. So once
I'm trying to figure out how to edit the map, and
I took a screenshot of it, or took a snip of it.
but it only on Pixlr and edit it on there because I'm just gonna hide it.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he points over at, if you look at the map, at Galethorpe. It's like, that's where we're going to pick up my friend Odell.
Stonk's gonna conquer that forest. Isn't he?
Then we go north to Eldergard. Okay?
Okay.
So, tomorrow?
I have nothing planned. Mostly because I'm guarding you, so if you're going tomorrow, I'm going
Perfect. The
tomorrow.
horses are driving. Let's go. He
Everyone.
downs it. You already have it.
We need to go butcher
Owlbear needs butchering.
We can do that in the morning. I'll make sure we get some good horses tonight. We can use that owlbear to help to help eat during the journey. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do I know if owlbear meat's edible?
I mean, bear meat is edible. It's
very gamey.
But it's owlbear.
It'd probably be even more gamey.
No. The more bird part, the bird part would actually probably make it better.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how edible owls are.
People do eat owls.
It's bird. Bird tastes like bird. Duck tastes like chicken.
Chicken tastes like
Chicken
don't
tastes
eat
like
the wings.
chicken.
Except
Yeah.
chicken. Chicken doesn't taste like chicken all the time. It's very weird.
Do you want to know what something that I genuinely thought tasted like chicken and was not expecting?
Huh.
Conch, like the conch shells.
You would also taste like chicken that shouldn't. Frog legs.
Yes, I have had frog legs before, and I agree.
I don't like this conversation. I don't like this weird foods.
Slate, where are you from?
One second, someone's typing to me.
Wait.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not fully sure yet, but the most recent one
Mhm.
was the one that
Okay.
just had that thing.
Where are you from, Slate?
Didn't actually. That was a mistake.
I told you. He didn't name
I
it.
didn't name it. That was.
Yeah, where are you from, Chris?
What is the
Yeah,
name?
huh?
In
Are
universe.
you from Flit?
1 second.
Let's
Yeah,
see if
you
you
can
can
pull it up.
bullshit things quickly.
We know where he's from.
I know
just
the
not
actual name of the town. I didn't name the empire.
Did you say with the town?
Yenna.
Okay, I don't know where the fuck that is. What empire is it?
Oh my god.
Wait, actually, it's in the human empire. It's the
Avnordian.
Avnordian
You are
Empire.
correct. It is.
It's in the Avnordian Empire.
Oh, pretty.
You're just a short human.
Just to show that you.
Canonically, halflings are just short humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
You
No.
need to embrace socialism.
Not a human.
Down with the monarch.
Just under his breath, continuously.
So for
Cheers, brother.
As you push into the side.
I feel like the cheers is just you like pushing it across the table. He goes bonk and it goes boop, 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 and you have to hold it down.
I go ahead. I ditch these losers. I go hang out in my basket.
All right. Do you do anything with the basket?
I'm going to take the feathers.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take out like a piece of string from my inventory.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tie the feathers to the string.
Okay.
I've been around, trust me.
That's what I want to say.
I think it's a portable refrigerator.
Oh my god, you're cheating.
It's so it's basically normally they're underground, right? You dig a hole, it's colder underground, you can keep things cold there. Now, sometimes you can keep things cold in a small thing if you don't let the cold out.
We call them meat tubes where I'm from.
Meat tunes. That's weird.
Where's a refrigerator? What are you refridging?
Frigid. I just used a terrible word for that, but
Yeah, you
The
did.
most
the most
modern
it's a
refreezer.
refrigerator. Yeah, it's a portable refrigerator.
Well, how do you think it works portably?
Keeps the cold in.
Well, yes.
He hasn't opened it yet. He doesn't want to let the cold out.
But he's opening it right now.
Oh.
Because you want to keep cold in the snow.
Oh.
Maybe it's a mobile heating unit.
Oh,
Fair.
yeah, there we go.
There, that's closer.
Maybe he's opening it to trap heat from the
Does
tether.
anyone want to take a good
Inside
look?
of it.
I do. While they're discussing this, I do.
Roll-
Kind
You
of,
just walk
roll
over.
Perception. I'll describe this basket to you.
No.
15.
Such himbos.
We're all. This entire party is himbos and himbo adjacent.
Himbo and author.
It was still slightly himbo.
I hate to say it, but I think the Discord's title needs to change to just himbos.
Himbos.
Perception.
The legend.
Himbo
The
campaign.
legend of himbos.
The 19 perception.
You can see it's a wicker basket, but like, it's not just pure wicker. You can see that he's like woven like chainmail into the wicker. It's like reinforced, studded with wicker. And if you look very carefully at the bottom, it's little bits of fur sticking out the bottom parts of the basket.
Oh, we think it's
He
a,
keeps his hairballs.
Excuse me?
Oh,
It could
That's
be a
what
game
the
bell.
Mikkels do?
I think so.
his name is Mikkel.
Yeah.
Yes, but his race is also Mikkel.
No, he said his people were Tabaksi.
I guess that's.
Oh!
I guess that must be what like Tabaksis do in his culture.
Okay.
It'd be rude for us to ask, though.
Yeah, I mean, like...
As you see the kobold get up and waddle on over.
It's rude to ask people about their custom. You just
I've
have to
met-
accept it. And
I've met some people who keep their cat's whiskers, so maybe it's something
He
like
was
that.
about to tell you what was in there, and you racially profiled him again, and he cut the conversation off.
Mikkel.
No, we're whispering. You can't hear us.
This is me, out character, saying, when he introduced himself, he was about to explain the basket, and then he racially profiled him.
I have 9 intelligence, and I've never met a Tabaksi before. I am rolling.
No,
with this.
none of you have met a Tabaksi before.
Mikkel, we have a standing bet going about what's in the basket.
Oh.
Some people think it's for cooling things, other people think it's for heating things.
No, we think it's only for heating things now.
Okay, we think it's mostly for heating things. There was one person saying that you keep your furry remains in there.
Keep your dead skin in the basket.
We were wondering.
I think that's...
That can't be considered them, yes.
They do occasionally consume them. Maybe it's a snack for later?
He uses his natural intimidation on you.
Eye contact.
Too dumb
Intense
to-
eye contact.
Too dumb to be intimidated.
Too stonk to be stonked.
He looks at him and says, he insight checks you to like make sure he's cool.
Okay. Roll insight, unless you want to roll for that, but reason to be suspicious. So you're actually not quite sure.
Can't really get a read on him.
Yeah, can you?
Touch.
What?
So it's like a back shield.
No,
Makes
we're
Oh,
not-
the
no,
fur,
inside,
the fur,
not outside.
like so when it boom, it absorbs the smacks. You know, it protects your back from backstabbers and people who stab backs. Oh my
You're
god.
smart.
I think he was.
I need to go to bed.
Yes, you do.
Well, I will see you all in the morning. I need to go.
Be paying for more drinks.
Please, I mean, fine. He kind of like lifts his hand. He's just like, one more. And then the barkeep is just kind of like, all right. He's like, I'm getting good business. This is fine. And before he leaves, he puts like some gold on the counter. for
What's
the main
your
guy.
name, friend? I say to the barkeep.
Drink master.
At this point, he's too much of a person to not be a person. I want to know
Daryl.
his name.
Jim.
Oh, God.
Jim.
We're essentially.
Yeah, got it.
Jim.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks again, Jim.
I give you money. Will you tell me what's inside the basket?
You actually notice that when he leaves gold on the counter, he leaves one, and then 2 small piles for you two for help.
Oh, yay.
So-
Pile.
So there are 3 gold pieces, 1 for you, 1 for you.
I have to like take
Well, I say
them
three gold pieces
individually.
each. So you take 3, you take 3.
Now I get drunk.
You didn't get anything, and I'm just doing my job.
You guys said you wanted to go.
Yeah.
He had to pay them to go.
Well, I was mostly going because it was my fault.
So I will add 3 gold to your guys' inventory real quick.
Woo!
I have to like
Woo!
No, on I use the Google Doc.
I don't have very much
my
money.
tolerance is very
Alright.
high for a halfling.
So you have 8 gold.
At least 3
Well, I
gold.
mean,
Tyler.
Your tolerance
Before I
is
fix
very
things,
high.
I own 1 silver piece.
Yeah.
I want to see a Goliath that gets shit faced every time. Like, they
All
cannot
right.
hold their alcohol at all.
That'd be funny.
Unless you guys want to roleplay the partying for the night, this is where I planned on ending it. The prologue, the start, the mission.
Beginning of a beautiful journey. We're going to kill God.
Which god?
All of
Them.
him.
Okay.
First, we gotta assassinate the king. You know, we gotta build our way up.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta die at a wedding. It's just gotta happen, okay?
Wait, which wedding are we gonna make this? Is this gonna be like the red wedding?
Oh, yeah.
Or is this going to be more like the purple wedding?
Oh, fair.
Red wedding. We're going
Or
for
is
red.
it the Jake Paul and Tana Mojo fake wedding?
I don't know that one at all.
It was for clout. They literally didn't care.
Oh.
Apparently Tana fell for him later, but that's another story.
That's another.
That's
kind of-
another-
Truly, love does bloom.
Love does bloom. It does. All
Like
right.
the poison I put inside of the king's wine.
So, how do you guys feel?
Really good.
I like it. Mikkel hates you.
Yeah.
It was fun
Mikkel
to...
actively. You are indifferent.
I haven't
You-
said anything.
He starts out negative with everyone.
Yeah.
Give him a minute.
Give him a minute.
He's an
I haven't
Orin.
said
You're playing
anything.
Orin.
It's Orin.
I haven't said anything. that
It's
would
the
kill.
grumpy
I
moral
like
compass.
you, Orin. Mikkel does not like you, and you.
It's fun to play a character that's
Already-
not a moral compass. It's been so long since I've played a
Didn't
character
you
that
say
did not
before we
give a
started that I would have his back?
If you find out what he stands for, maybe. But he hasn't done that yet. I keep in mind, Josh knew what I meant when I said that. I don't think you know what I meant by that yet.
I am realizing.
I do not have this man's back.
shit. Not yet.
I mean, to be
Which-
fair, it's
I'll
nothing
win you
fine
over. I
with-
win them all over.
That does feel trickery domain though.
Yeah.
Is kind of the shady domain of
I
all
do.
of them.
You should honestly look at the Baldur's Gate character Shadowheart because she's a tricky domain all around, I think.
I am very excited.
Yeah.
Is the recording still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say fuck you, Edison. Love you, Edison.
I thought we were dogpiling
Hey
that.
Matt, when you listen to this, let us know.
Yeah.
Fucking thick ass.
Yeah,
bitch.
that's just gonna go into the ether. That's never coming back. He's not gonna let it. Okay, so I will see you all next week. So
I'm making pizza.
yeah, let's make pizza.
So,
Woo!
It's
I
not
want one
DiGiorno.
stuffed crust. That's what we're doing.